Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications didn't go out, even though I set them earlier. First things first, happy Wednesday to everybody. Hopefully everybody done got through their work day, done got through the school day. Hopefully everybody is home safe and sound. Those on the West Coast, hopefully y'all getting home to your families. You know, appreciate those who tuned in to the live earlier this morning. Definitely was a good talking conversation. Um, and if you missed it, you could catch the replay. And I also appreciate those who tuned in for the fun and shenanigans earlier. um, the title is clear as day. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but it is going to be open pin in case anybody want to pop up. I still want to bring up that situation I was talking about earlier. I mean, because honestly, I re-looked at that video one too many times, and honestly, that could have been a dire situation. Yo, James, what's going on? Amos, what's going on, bro? Jay Quill, what's going on, my guy? Rafe, what's going on, bro? See y'all, man. That video was only disturbing because, again, that kid could have lost his life trying to grab somebody's car. And there's been multiple videos like that. You got people trying to either take cars, break into homes, do certain things they ain't supposed to be doing, and they almost getting killed. And some of them won't even learn a lesson even after they got caught. You know, this is why I said it's sad that the adults even got to move like that with the youngins. Because again, if he would have just said, "Oh nah, somebody trying to," if he would have thought that was a grown up and he would have just shot in the window to get him out that car, guess what? Now he would have definitely felt bad because he just killed the innocent kid. Well, not even that, you can't call him innocent if you're still sitting here doing that. This is what I'm saying. Got to move the change forward for some of these youth, man. Like you got to really start showing them better and start doing better. And I'm serious on that level because it's crazy how you go to steal somebody's stuff, and in the same token, you almost die because of it. What I said earlier was true. It ain't no line, it ain't no real fucking good job in stealing. It's not no good. If you want to call that a 9 to 5 for some of y'all, it ain't no line of work for y'all. Yeah, you might be able to steal and grab a few things, so on and so forth. But then the same token, you get wrapped up, then what? Now you out there. Now everybody gonna know you a thief. Now everybody ain't gonna trust you. Now, how can you trust somebody when you know they thieving and they taking shit? You know? That's what I'm saying. That boy was lucky, and hopefully he did learn a lesson. But we know some youth don't learn their lesson until it's too late. And that's the sad thing. We would want to try to at least eliminate some of that, but we know it's not going to happen. Because, again, some kids are going to already choose the streets before anything. And if they ain't got nobody really push them in that good direction, we're going to keep continuing to have situations like this. You know, like I said, I looked at an old video from when these kids was trying to rob even from that gas station video, when them young boys was trying to rob the gas station, the old man almost blew his hands off, almost blew his arm off, technically. You know, it's sad that some of them got to learn that way. And then, you know, the sad part about it is you want to learn the hard way, and then guess what? If you don't get damn near killed, when you get arrested, you're not going to be prepared for what's behind that wall. Some of y'all youth think that you are ready, but you're not. And I'm speaking to the youth that need to hear this right now. The ones that are doing what they're doing, the ones that are trying to make changes, the ones who are actually trying to succeed in life, continue to keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nothing stop you, and just continue to be around the best influences, period. Now, the ones that need to hear this, you think it's a game until somebody end up having to hurt or kill you. And your mama does not, and if you ain't got that much money, your family ain't got no fucking insurance for your ass, guess what? You leaving the bill on them. And you're leaving the bill on them because, again, if they don't got money to bury you, how you know, like, come on. How do you think that's going to pan out? It's sad, and I can't say it's all the youth, no, because I always say some of you youth. I can't say all of you because not all of you are moving the same. It's just like adults. Not all of y'all are moving the same and thinking the same, and we know this, But it's sad when you really gotta worry about, guarding your guarding your house, guarding your car. You gotta worry about just making sure you in the best of safety because it could be a possibility you might have one of these youngins that's probably not even 21 yet, robbing or stealing. And see, I can tell y'all youth, some of y'all are lucky you not across the borders. No, take this back. You're lucky that you're not across seas because if you'd have been trying to thief anything elsewhere, they would have chopped your hands off and made you an example. Because they don't play when it comes to you stealing shit. Doesn't matter if you're trying to steal something for the house. They are stricter over there than they are over here. And that's something that y'all should really take heed to. You do have adults that do care about y'all, want to see y'all do the best. You do have those who probably want to see you doing better than what you're doing. But if you're not going to sit there and listen to reason, even when somebody's talking to you the way they should be talking to you, there's always going to be that issue. Because again, how can you sit here and expect to grow and try to be something in life if you ain't listening and taking heed of what advice is being given to you? See, some of y'all think that when we giving you advice, we just trying to school you, we trying to son you, we trying to do all this. No, we are trying to prepare you because you don't know how this world is going to change in the next 10, 20 years. We want to see at least most of y'all on the forefronts right now. That part we do believe in. We want to see some of y'all get past the age of 21. We want to see y'all not dying before age 30 neither for nonsense. You do have adults that are trying to do things to better uplift the youth, rather is trying to build back the outreach centers and so on and so forth. Because you need that right now. Because it's obvious some of these parents are not giving a fuck. And I can say some of them, not all. The ones who are doing what they're supposed to be doing for their kids and have them moving in the right direction. Y'all continue to keep doing what you're doing. God is going to continue to keep blessing y'all. You know, that part right there, I feel is adamant for me to say to some of y'all youngins. The way you're moving right now because of the influences that you up under, it ain't right. Instead of you trying to steal a car, if you want a car so badly, right? How about you take your learner's permit. Go try to get that at least. Some of y'all know for a fact you shouldn't even be trying to steal nobody's properties because again, some people are not gonna take that lying down. It'll be your luck if you go and try to quote unquote break it into somebody's house and somebody got that shit booby trapped. Or somebody could just be sitting right at that door waiting for somebody to come through and put a hole in you. And then what? Again, now your family has to bury you. For what? For something you didn't even necessarily have to do. Yeah, I know some people ain't gonna want to hear this, but you're gonna have to hear this tonight. Again, we got a problem that we need to fix on all accords, and that's one of them. We need to try to start finding some things for these youth to do. The ones that really need something to do, to be a part of, something to be constructive with, we need to find something for them. See, some of them are already going to be stuck in the belly of the beast because if they already been in the streets from young, they ain't trying to hear nothing nobody got to say. They going to live however they going to live. But you're going to have those who are just followers, and some of them are just scared to tell their friends, nah, I'm not doing this. See, it's the one thing some of y'all you've got to understand. If your friends are really your friends, they ain't going to try to lead you down no path of destruction, period. That one part I know. And when you know your friends are doing something that it ain't sitting right with you, your best bet is to eliminate yourself from it. Because some of you have to understand, Whoever's raising you, right? They don't want to have to. If you getting raised by your grandparents, prime example, your grandparents ain't gonna be able to afford no funeral if something happens to you. And if anything, you supposed to be trying to make sure you doing what you got to do, and you trying to make sure that your grandparents are still good. Then we have a situation a while back with one of these rappers getting their grandparents shot or shot up. Like that's what I'm saying. When you're doing certain things, even when you get a certain age, once you are moving a certain way, you gotta know how to protect yourself, how to protect your family. And if you ain't gonna do it the right way, then guess what? You setting yourself up and your family up for failure. You got some youth who you want to be hustlers so badly, you want to start taking packages from people. But in the same token, if you mess up those packages, guess what happens? You're gonna have to pay a consequence and a repercussion that you don't want to have to see. Like some of y'all good for stealing, but guess what? You steal from the right person, they're gonna make an example out of you. And you would hate to see it that way or have to come that way, but some of y'all just not learning, not doing right. Yo, realist, what's going on? Cowboy, what's going on, bro? No, again, I can't say all of you for failing or all of you for fucked up because it's not. I've seen some good visions and seen some good videos with youngins who are actually trying to do something like some of the adults are trying to do. They trying to make world changes one way or another. They are actually out there trying to see a better future. And some of y'all should inspire again to be like that. You know, you see the people that you know are doing something right. You need to fall in line with that too. Sorry. I mean, what else you want somebody to tell you? Nobody wants to see you locked up, and nobody definitely wants to see you dead before 21. So if you know you got the option to do right, start doing right. Yo, Frankie, what's going on, bro? You know, again, my brother said that shit clear as day the other day. You know, after my mom's passed, I ain't had no choice but to fucking put the ball up because guess what? I had to raise my brother. My brother ain't turned out too bad neither. He working, doing what he gotta do. Almost finishes college, doing what he gotta do. And I ain't had to go ape shit. Sometimes I might have had to fucking discipline him, but hey, it worked out. He ain't out here gang banging. He ain't out here robbing nobody, killing nobody, doing nothing that he shouldn't have to do. And that's how some people got to do it. Because again, some people say, "Oh, you don't got no kids." Okay, but I raised my brother. I had to raise my cousins for about a couple months. Like I've always been doing something around these kids, even if it was just the simplest thing like babysitting. Because again, people could trust me. Your kid gonna come back the same way you left. You know, and that's the thing. You know, that type of blueprint right there is something that you need. Yeah, let them be them. Because that was the one thing I always remained to do. I let my brother be his own person. But I knew if he was moving a certain way, I would tell him about it. And if he tried to raise up, guess what? I had to put him down. But again, it all worked out. My brother not out here wilding out. He ain't doing shit he ain't got to do. He ain't selling no drugs, doing nothing. Working a regular 9 to 5 like everybody else. And that's the blueprint for some people. You got kids. You want your kids to be great. You want your kids to succeed in life. You got to still let them be their own person. But guess what? You still got to show them the blueprint. You gotta definitely make sure that you in their heads because certain things that you tell them should stick in their head, period. Like the closed mouth don't get fed, that's stuck in my head forever. Because it's truth. If you don't open your mouth and say you need help with something, nobody's gonna be able to help you. And then you're gonna be still sitting in that same position. You know, it's time for you, some of you youth to wake it up now. And if some of y'all know y'all done lost friends because of the same shit you doing, that should tell you something. That should tell you you need to move away from it. Toot, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned to hit the like button. That's another thing too. That is another one. Work smarter and not harder. And then that's the problem. Some of y'all don't take that and implement it in life. And the way y'all implement it, it don't work out right. Because you still end up getting caught in the middle of some bullshit you don't need to get caught up in. Liz, what's going on, baby? You know, that's the one thing that should stick in the youngins' heads. And this is why I say some of you parents that have these kids have to start definitely being in tune with them. You got to teach them more than just the basic skills and training. No, you got to make sure that they're moving right. Even if you can't be around them 24/7, you need to make sure they are with the people that they say they with, and make sure they ain't into no type of madness. But again, we lost part of that because the community don't even look at anybody else's kids no more but they own. So this is another problem again. You got certain situations like the other day I told you they was about to start acting crazy over there in front of a damn store, but then, you know, the right people came out and say, y'all doing too much, man. Go take y'all butts home or something. And that's how I need to be sometimes. Get back to that. You know? It's time to start seeing a change. Because again, you don't want to see these youth failing. You definitely don't want to see these youth dying before their time. But it takes the right people to really take them into the right direction. You know, again, I go back to that story again. That dude stole that, was going to try to steal the car, and instead of that, the guy told him how to fucking fix cars. See, it's not nothing to just try to school them. You know, and I mean school them in the right direction. Push them in the right direction. Like, yo, listen, if instead of you doing this, you need to be trying to do this. If you can't do this, I can try to help you with this. That's if you want to do it. You know, and that's how I got to be sometimes, because some are going to want to take that chance, some ain't. You know, and that's the thing about it, though. You know, when you don't got the right people around you, you're going to end up making the wrong decisions. And even if you are a loner, because you got some people who are just loners, but they still got people that love and care for them. But even if you're a loner, if you don't have the right people telling you the right, or at least giving you the right advice, you're going to end up making wild, crazy decisions that shouldn't even be made. You know? You know, because that's the thing. Some of you youth have to understand this too. You got people that ain't going to want to make an example of you. If anything, they want to try to push you in the best direction too. You know? But if you're not going to be able to listen, or if you're not going to be willing to listen, then that's going to be a problem. And see, the problem sometimes it be the emotional standpoint of it. You know, some people feel like, oh, I ain't gotta. Okay, well, when the job gets done wrong, or when you end up getting fired, you'll know why. Even down to this, some of y'all used to get a job, and then in the same token, you want to quit the job because it's too hard for you. But if you want all this stuff like you claiming you want all this material stuff, you want to sit here and try to keep up with the Joneses, guess what? You have to start somewhere. And even if you do quit your first job, you should have another one lined up. That's one thing y'all should understand. Y'all youth understand this. Unless you got a backup plan, there should be no reason why you quitting your job anyway. You're supposed to be trying to learn the value of a dollar, not just that, but start learning how to save and do things right. Because guess what? In a time or a crisis when the family money might be tight, you could be able to help out with some of those damn woes. You know? And you want to see that, you know. Some of y'all could get y'all working papers, especially if you're in high school. Some of y'all could get y'all working papers in junior high. At least I think that's how they still doing it, because I got my first working papers at 13. Even though I had to work some of you for that summer still, you know, that right there was teaching me the value of a dollar right there. That right there was teaching me, okay, if I know I want certain things and the moms can't get it, I'm going to be able to get it myself because I'm saving up what I need to save up. Prime example, that Following year, going into high school, I didn't have to worry about no type of clothes because I brought my own clothes. My mom didn't have to worry about shit. The only thing she probably had to buy me was a jacket and some sneakers. Everything else I brought clothes, as far as the belts, pants, you name it, I had it. I didn't have to go crazy, but yes, I did fucking get what I had to get. Learned that value of a dollar real quick. Alicia, what's going on, baby? Long time no see. Hope all is well with you, sis. BMF, what's going on, bro? Yeah, too, because I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said, I was going into high school following year. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to do what I could do. Even though I couldn't work during the school year, when that summer came, you best believe I was out there. I'm doing the same stuff like how some of these people are doing now. They running around, cleaning the streets, cleaning the parks, doing whatever. Yeah, we had a crew out here. 2 straight summers, that's what I was doing. Getting to the money. So I could buy some of the stuff I needed on my own without having my mom's worry about shit. And when she did have to worry about me, it was because I was on that path to a degree. But, again, everybody gonna have their ups and downs and they coming up. But it's just about having that mentality and that strength to say, you know what, I could do this shit. This don't seem too bad. And I appreciate you for tuning in, though, sis. Because again, these type of topics are still going to continue to happen. Again, some of you youth have to understand this. You want you so focused on money, right? If y'all feel y'all in that much of a dire hardship and y'all need money, again, go get your working papers. Go move around the hoods and see if somebody needs some help doing something. You know, especially if you adamant on trying to make your own little money. There's gonna be days you probably ain't gonna have no money to go out with the friends. But if you know you got you a little job or something, you can at least say, all right, just in case we going out this day, I got some money saved in my pocket in case I want to do something extra or in case I want to go somewhere else. That's how it's supposed to be. Train your brain to start doing the right stuff. Earth, what's going on, baby? It's just about trying to uplift yourself, even when you're in the baddest of spots. And that's all you could do. Try to uplift your spirit, try to uplift yourself, push for the better things. Some of y'all should want that. Some of y'all walk around thinking that nobody really cares about you. Some of y'all think that it's you against the world. No, that's the mentality you giving yourself. It ain't you against the world because if you got people that's willing to help you, they're gonna help you. But they ain't gonna be able to help you if you ain't gonna open your mouth and say that you need help. Again, that's where it comes in. Closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm still a little bit, disturbed only because again, that situation right there could have been dire for that kid. You want to steal somebody's car at a gas station and almost die doing it. It's time for y'all to stop worrying about thieving and stealing and start worrying about trying to make a change, trying to be a part of something positive. You're gonna have to hear this. Some of you think that you're not gonna have to hear it, but you will. They don't always gotta be from one person, but you're gonna have a multitudes of people that are gonna sit here and tell you the same damn things. They ain't trying to steer you in the wrong direction. They ain't trying to dictate to you how to live your life, but they are trying to give you the most helpful advice so you don't end up locked up or dead. You see, some of y'all are sad because again, you'll wait till it's too late to learn. it's crazy because you see that almost everywhere now, and it seemed like they getting younger and younger and younger. And that's what I'm saying. When you got a community that's so divided, they ain't even trying to make sure the youth is actually on the right course. See, me coming up in my hood, you crazy. Even when the dudes that was unsavory was out and about, they still had a moral code. Because guess what? Most of them had kids anyway. So it was going to be things they was always going to shield the kids from. We didn't know some of these dudes were drug dealers until we got old enough to really start knowing what was what. And even then, they would still make sure we wasn't in the midst of no foul shit or no type of anything. See, it was different. Yo, so what's going on, bro? Appreciate you, BMF. You already know, bro. Hammer, what's going on, baby? And again, you know, even if you are going to move a certain way in life, you should still have enough. You should have enough integrity and just enough common sense to know it's just going to be certain things you ain't going to be able to do around anybody that's younger than you. And even when you are trying to, move the chains, it should be in a positive way. It shouldn't have to be a situation where you locked up for life because of a mistake. Look at some of these robberies that have gone wrong with somebody that lost their life. And some of these people that got locked up wasn't even 25, wasn't even 21 yet. You got kids that's going through the penal system that shouldn't be going through the penal system. I remember watching that video too about the two brothers. Both of them locked up at age 13, ain't getting out for the next 45, damn near 50 years. Just think about it. That's damn near all your life wasted in jail. Damn near half of your damn span wasted in jail. By the time you come out, you ain't even gonna know what the hell the internet is. You ain't even gonna know what an Instagram or none of that shit is. And this was an old case. I think this is like early 90s. So you gotta think about it. If you ain't coming home to almost 2040 or whatever, you gonna be far lost in the game. Far lost in the game. You gonna come out and realize that the world around you done changed. Half of your people done either died off or they done moved off, or some people you just they ain't gonna recognize you. And if they do, guess what? They probably gonna still be sitting in the same positions they've been sitting in, still stuck in gear one. Nah, I know, bro. You already know, man. Yeah, and that's the part I don't get neither. Like, nah, but even still, bro, it's like, still, come on, bro. We know why the fuck that shit is going on, and we already know why. But even still, it's crazy. Again, some of you shouldn't have to go to jail to learn a trade or learn something that you want to learn. If you out and about, you should be trying to hit the books. You should be worried about trying to elevate your mind. Push yourself to the higher limits. Again, there's nothing wrong with trying to better yourself for the future. You know, and it's crazy because you shouldn't have to go to jail to learn something, and you shouldn't have to damn near die for you to learn a life lesson. I mean, think about it. You are blessed to Wake up every day, be around people that you love. You able to try to, push the chain forward one way or another. You should be trying to do that. Some of y'all want to do this internet stuff so badly, but you know what comes with that. Some of y'all want to get into music. All right, I grant that. But then guess what? Once you done reached a certain spot and you see it's not working for you, you should try something else. You got some people who are adamant on sticking on one goal because they feel it's going to get them somewhere. And sometimes they leave themselves in a falsehood. Prime example, if the music ain't working for you, try something else. If that don't work, try something else. You got to always make sure you got a backup plan for everything. Again, you don't got to be the most educated. You just got to be the most dedicated. Yeah, I said that earlier, and I'm saying it again. It shouldn't go over nobody's head. You don't always got to be the most educated. You just got to be the most dedicated and the most motivated as well. You got some people who are motivated to make something happen for them, and they didn't care how they was going to do it. They did it, and they ain't had to rob nobody, kill nobody, or even scam nobody. See, that's another thing. Some of y'all trying to get into that quick scamming thing. Guess what? Scamming is all fun and games until you the one that gets scammed. Always remember that. Karma does come back on that. And again, scamming doesn't even went further. It's like it elevated just like the internet did. Now I don't gotta sit here and prank call you. No. Only thing I gotta do is hack an account and come in and say, oh, I need help, or I need this. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be mindful. That scamming shit, guess what? When it's all said and done, at some point, that whole scamming technique that everybody keep doing is going to cease to exist. Because at some point, you're going to try to scam something, and it's going to lead right back to you. So you better off just trying to get yourself positioned for working, or you want to build your own when it's all said and done. All right, but you're still going to have to start somewhere. Like I've seen some people work a job for a couple months, and even if they quit, by the time you turn around, they done already done got into something new. I knew one person who quit the job I was working at and turned around. Now he doing clothes. He got his own press machine, all that. He doing his own little thing. And that's the smart way to do it. Sometimes you feel that's the way you want to go. At least have something to fall back on in case you decide you want to leave, whatever it is you're doing. And then it's sad because you got the teens that's running them. You got some of the teens running them up, and then in the same token, they got the little ones that's up under them, running around with them. See, at one point, yeah, I was moving with some older people when I was a kid, but guess what? They ain't never let me get into no shit anyway. And a lot of times they wasn't getting into nothing anyway, because they already knew the drill. Because again, it was a stern balance. It was, we don't want to see you go down this route. We don't want to see your parents crying. We don't want to see this. So we ain't gonna make you ain't gonna be making those moves nowhere. Not gonna be doing nothing you think you gonna be doing. And again, we had a community where again you had concerned parents who was always making sure they was keeping a watchful eye out, especially if they was good friends with the people in the community. Nowadays, it's not even that way no more. Now it's just everybody's thinking about their own families. No, you need to think about everybody. Like I was saying before, some of y'all parents are only worried about your kids. You need to worry about the kids, your friend. I mean, you gotta worry about the kids that your kid is with. Because whatever you might be teaching your child, all right, guess what? Even if they moving around with that notion, if they got other friends who are coming from different backgrounds and stuff is different, oh trust me, they gonna end up picking up something or doing something they ain't never do before. Miss 702, what's going on, you shadow baby? It's time to start like changing the dynamics for real. You have to. Some of you youth are gonna have to be a part of that change, whether you want to believe it or not. Again, you have adults that do want to see you make it past your peak. I'm telling you, if that kid would have died because of that, guess what? Now it's not just, oh, that's another family taking a loss. That would have been somebody that possibly is going to feel bad because, damn, I had to kill a kid. Or I killed the kid, didn't even know he was a kid. But then again, when you in areas when you know they prone to violence or you prone to robberies, you got to be on point too. Because even if they ain't an adult trying to get you, it could be one of the kids trying to get you, or one of the kids trying to set you up. Yeah, facts, realist. You know, you're gonna have some that try to, and that's the thing. That's why I said some of y'all gonna have to be on guard even when it comes to your kids because you have some adults who are not that savory and will try anything to try to get your kids or lure your kids into some shit that they don't need to be lured into. That's how it always starts. They get the wrong influence from the wrong quote unquote adult, and then that's how it starts. Oh yeah, I know I could definitely get you some money. Yo, you know what? You want to do this, bro? You come see me. You come see me when you and we gonna make something happen. If anything, instead of giving that bullshit advice, you should have been telling them, look, man, you need to go to school. You need to do something right for your parents. Make your parents proud. And that's the problem. Some of y'all coming from good spots too, and you just won't make your parents proud. Like you have to start opening your mouths. You have to start letting the parents know what's what. And parents, some of y'all gonna have to start listening. If your kid is telling you something that's obviously disturbing them, you need to sit down and listen to them and hear where they're coming from. Oh, I got you. Two, what's going on, baby?
What's up?
Not much, not much.
But I'm fine here just laying here chilling. I'm live on my channel, but like I really want to be organized with my channel, so like I will be discussing some topics, but like I don't like I'm really trying to like do things different.
I hear you. Whatever works for you on your channel, that's supposed to be the most important thing. Just making sure that it works. You know.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, just and see, you're gonna have some people that are like even on here, you're gonna have people that are building a specific type of way. You know, and the main thing for some people to realize is that it's not going to be an easy road, but it shouldn't be a hard one either. You know,
Right.
you gonna face your little bumps and bruises. Like even when you trying to tell some of these youth, instead of y'all just doing what you're doing, like take heed to what people are telling you. If somebody's telling you, look, if you want to do this the legit way, I can show you how to do it. You know, take the advice. For all you know, it can end up working out for you. And if it don't, at least you know you still got something knowledgeable in case you decide to do something else along them lines. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Okay. Not you. Uh,
Oh, I,
let's go,
I thought you
baby.
talking to me. I'm like, okay.
57.
I know. Happy birthday.
I feel old. That's all. Feel old.
You not old. You beautiful.
Yo,
Eh,
word, what's going on, bro?
nothing much. I just like to say to this new generation, don't be on the road to self-destruction. We did that in the 80s, you know? But right now, the kids are involved in every freaking mass shooting. It happens every single day. It doesn't seem to want to freaking end. But like I said before, and I'll say it again in the famous words of Captain Murtaugh, I'm getting too old for this shit. Ah, God. It seems like the madness never ends, man. I never had no mass shootings in my neighborhood. I ain't never heard nobody, you know, they should have fixed this in the 90s when Columbine started and everything else. But right now, we got a senator in New York, George, who doesn't know what he's saying, Santos, is being charged with 13 counts of wire fraud. And what else did he did? Um, Other stuff. Because he
No,
lied a
no.
lot about the things. I mean, that's in New York. New York voters should get their votes returned.
Oh no, I know. I've just seen this thing on my. What you
Yeah,
just talking about? I seen it on the.
yeah,
I still get notifications for Google News. I don't know why, but
yeah,
that is something else. Something about Trump. I forgot, but
yeah. But
I look at it
Santos
later.
went out of jail. He posted 500K, but he's looking at. He lied about a lot of stuff. He lied that his mom was in the South Tower at 9/11 and never happened. What else
Oh,
did he lie? He lied about his references that never happened, and all this other stuff. And he lied he had a he did a veteran dirty with his dog, you know. What else did he do? Oh yeah, he had a gay liaison with somebody while he was still married to his wife. So he's some of the Republicans don't want him. They want him to resign. McCarthy said he will not vote for his reelection. So right now he doesn't want to resign, but he's going to have to resign sooner or later.
yeah. You know they're gonna
Yeah,
force it on him anyway.
yeah.
Hold on
I,
one
I'm so,
second.
I feel sorry for the people who voted for him in New York. I really
Well,
do. I think
I
they
didn't
got
vote for
gypped.
his ass.
They
Well,
got
I'm
gypped.
glad. I'm glad I'm not a Republican.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know.
got gypped, man. They got gypped. You know what? They should have known he was dirty from the get go when he was running. He's
Some
alone on
people,
an island by himself.
yeah, some people ain't gonna see nothing until
Yeah,
until it gets exposed. Hold on, Lovey, what's going on, baby? Who else done popped
yeah,
up in here? I smell good stuff in here. Hold on, Shiki,
yeah,
Shiki TV, what's going on, baby?
yeah. Just like what happened in New Jersey with Governor McGreevey. He hired somebody as Homeland Security, and he was found messing with a man in the men's restroom in the bathroom in New Jersey.
Mm-mm.
I remember that one. Yeah, yeah.
Oh God, that was a shocker too. We didn't know he was doing that sort of stuff. So I think we still felt the pain about that. You know, we should have had our votes returned too on that. But
Yeah, but once it's already too late, look, but you gotta look at it. Once it's already too late, you gotta look at it. He was already halfway through a
yeah,
term anyway before that shit got blown up. So
yeah.
it was only
They
a matter
said
of time.
he was a good candidate to run for president. And look
Yeah, he
at
was.
that.
He was until that shit happened.
Yep, yep. I still suffer the pain of that, Nate. I still felt when I heard that hit the news, I said, "What the heck is going on with our New Jersey politics?" Dad,
Nah, it's just politics too.
I should have had my vote returned after that. I wanted a refund. I
Well,
really did. And
unfortunately,
I
you
feel
ain't
like
gonna
you
get
guys
one.
in New York should deserve your refund too.
Yeah, we know, but unfortunately, we ain't getting that shit. So.
I know you're
We
not. Well,
ain't getting
yeah,
that.
I know you're not. I know you're not. He's supposed to go back in court June 30th, so we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, I'd just like to say to the youth of America, pick up from where we left off. We still got a lot of work to do. There's still got to be a lot of I mean, back in the day, we had youth programs, the
Close, bro.
YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club. We used to have drug PSAs and stuff like that. But now they don't have that no more. You know. So I just came up here to say hi to both of y'all, and I wish y'all good joy and have love, peace, and soul, man. We need more of it now more than ever than before. And I just feel sorry for the kids that they have to go to school wondering that somebody's going to have a bad day and start shooting up the place.
Yeah.
And that's a darn shame.
Well, things will change up at some
Yeah.
point. Again,
Yeah,
everybody's gonna rise up.
Yeah, something's got to give, you know. But I'm not a politician. I'm not in the House of Representatives or in the Senate, so I don't have much leeway on that. But I just wanted to tell these politicians, don't be beholden to the NRA. You can have your guns, but not these weapons of war. That's all. Anywho, so I feel y'all in New York should have got your votes return a vote refund. I say if you're going to have a voting, I would like to have a vote refund. If the person that's running for representative ain't doing like what he's supposed to do, I like to have a refund. Ah, God, we should have had our refund with McGreevy. Yeah,
Well, again,
yeah.
you wasn't gonna get it, and you ain't gonna get it now.
I know we're not, but I deserve a refund after that, Nate. I really do, and you too. People who voted for him in New York should get a refund.
I
A
ain't vote
voter
for none of them.
refund.
Look at my face. I ain't vote for none of them motherfuckers.
I know you're not.
I ain't vote for
You know
nobody.
what? At
Oh
this
my
point,
god.
at this point, Nate, I'd rather vote for Shaft or Forrest Gump. At this point, I'd rather vote for Shaft. Shaft is cool. Shaft was
Samuel L.
cool.
Jackson for 2024, y'all.
No, Richard Branson. I want the original. I
Oh
want
my
the
god.
original Shaft. I want the original Shaft. That's who I want.
Richard Roundtree for president.
Yeah. And Dolomite for vice president.
Ah, shit, that ain't gonna happen. Dolomite gone, man.
I know that, but that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to have Shaft for president and Dolomite for vice president or Forrest Gump for secretary of state. You know, that's what I want. But right now we got nothing but dodo heads. So
Now, bro.
yeah. So
Now you good, Tony.
yeah.
Wait, hold up. Somebody just walked in here. I smell evil. Didi, what's going on, baby?
Uh-huh. Yeah. So I wish y'all good night. Enjoy y'all's day and have a blessed morning. But I like to say to the youth of America, please to pick up where we left off, or don't be like Captain Murtaugh and saying I'm getting too old for this mess. I'm getting too old for this mess. And I say Captain Murtaugh and Nate are my two heroes at this point. Yeah, let's have Captain Murtaugh as president. And Captain Murtaugh will say, I'm getting too old for this shit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Peace, y'all.
Peaches.
Thank you.
Oh shoot, hold on. Somebody else is walking in here smelling evil. Oh no, it's just y'all.
Oh my god. I can't
I
take
thought
you serious.
I thought I smelled cartwheels in the air. Hold up. I don't. No doubt, Didi, I hear you. Nah, you know what, it's sadness though. Because again, you gotta worry about this. See, I want the youth to understand this too. Even for those who think they're gonna try to go into that light of field or whatever. You do know when you do certain things, it do come back.
Right.
See, like prime example, that right there, thieving. You think, come on, you stealing funds. Like that's a form of scamming. You taking the contribution money, all this other shit, and for what? Like, come on, like that's why I'm saying, like, some of y'all know y'all getting something decent at the end of the day. So I don't know why you gotta feel the need to. Hopefully, the youth don't go down this route. If y'all gonna be politicians, let this be a lesson. Don't do some shit and get your ass wrapped up like dead ass. Tanya, what's going on, baby? You got too many motherfuckers popping up here at once. Miss 702,
Oh
what's
my
going on,
god.
baby? Got some more
Hey,
motherfuckers popping up. What's going on with
Nate.
y'all
How are
motherfuckers
you guys? Oh, three of us.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm being light skinned today. What's going on with y'all motherfuckers? Sugar Nate, what's up? Y'all know I don't
Okay,
be
I'm
out. You
gonna
know,
jump on in just a second, but the lady who was up here just before you allow us to come up, she has
yeah,
some really wonderful and powerful things to say, and I appreciate her for saying them, and I appreciate you for giving people a platform to say them. I feel bad for these babies because you go to school and you think you safe at school. I feel like when I was in high school, that's when Columbine happened. I think I was like a sophomore in high
yeah.
school when it happened. And it's just like you never would imagine that would become a way of life. But that's a way of life now. Now you have to really talk to your kids about the danger of a terrorist shooting or something at their schools. And that's unfortunate. That's terrible if you think about it.
No, it is. But you know what it is? Again, some of this shit starts from home. Because if the parents ain't in tune with these kids, if they ain't really checking to see what's going on with them, not just what they're doing on social media, but what they're doing in their actual spare time, this is the problem we're gonna keep getting. You're gonna have to worry about that. And then again, we also got to worry about the bullying situation. This is why some of this shit is happening because some of these people have been bullied to a point where if they feel nobody going to stand up for them, fuck it, I gotta take the power in my own hand. Which it shouldn't have to go that route, but until we can fight these problems in all aspects, man, listen, it's gonna you're gonna continue to keep getting these shits.
So my question for the whole panel is, how do y'all feel about the layers of protection around these babies? Because I just can't figure it out. Who are the people that are really supposed to eliminate these issues from happening and protect these kids?
Again, it all starts from the home and it also starts within the community. Because again, back in the days, we was coming up. It was just certain things, even with the adults that was doing the wrong shit, they wasn't trying to see us in the middle of the shit. Prime example. If you knew it was gonna be a shootout, they'd tell your asses, y'all better get up on. They'd tell the mothers and whoever else, yo, get up out of Dodge, so it's about to go down. You know, like, and
It's
it was
too
still was a
many.
fair warning, even though it was crazy, but it was a fair warning because guess what? You ain't want no innocent people getting hit in the fucking crossfire. See, I could give them that much. Even though they was moving kind of eerie, they wasn't moving that eerie. They still had, because again, they got kids of their own. Everybody was always looking for somebody kid or looking after somebody kid, even when they was coming from a fucked up background. I knew some kids that was coming from fucked up families. Like I said, they were drug infested. Only one or two of them might have got up out of that whole situation unscathed. And they ain't go down that route because they see what the fuck the drugs do.
It's making all this freaking noise.
It's a joint effort mostly. In order to bring that damn net back, we gotta come all together collectively.
Can
Yo,
you hear
word,
me,
what's
But
going
bro?
like,
on,
what
bro?
about security?
Can
They
Oh,
you
you
hear
said
me,
they
talking
don't
bro?
about?
want the teachers to have guns, but then they put in those like, those little systems to detect if the kids have weapons. Okay, you're making sure that these other kids, the innocent kids that not gonna blow the school up, don't have no weapons. But what about the kids that are smart enough to plan these things out and do it, or the adults that come and violate children and do it? And then the security guards and the officers, remember in Texas, they were standing outside of the school during the shooting, letting the shooting go down. Like, it's clearly something wrong with the protection around these kids as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's a lot of things that gotta be fought from the inside out. But see, at some point, it's gonna get to a point where parents ain't gonna feel comfortable sending their kids to school, and at some point, they might start homeschooling them. But see, this is the thing I was saying about some of the parents. You ain't really ready to sit down and try to teach your kids to the utmost degree. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail them, and then some of these kids got taken out of school. They didn't get put back into no type of homeschooling or nothing. So now some of them just walking around here right now doing shit.
Can you hear me, bro?
When it does come to that, it has to. What's going on, bro? The hell she
Oh
popped
no.
off? A punk ass.
Who was that? Was that Miss
Miss
702?
702. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to build with her for a minute. Um, but you're right, bro. It all start. I mean, it starts from home. People got to be accountable for their children. You had them, now take care of them, rear them. Stop raising them. Raising us for cattle. Rear your children. Bring them up and give them the best opportunity to be successful in life. And two, look, if you taking your kid to school, If your kid go to a public or private school, you need to be in them PTA meetings. You pay taxes. Your taxes pay the school. You need to demand these things. They need better security. It's simple solutions. People just don't do shit about it. They need better security. They need armed security. It's children being deleted. So what's the solution? Better security. If you don't want the teachers to have weapons, then you need more people there with weapons. That's just what it is. That's just the way the shift in society is. When you got to shift with it. We talk about the old people, changing with time. We got to change with time too. I mean, we can sit up here and say it shouldn't be like that, but it is what it is. So now that it's
Fact.
like that, guess what? You got to adapt. You
You
just
know
got
what's
to
crazy?
adapt.
You know what's crazy though, bro? Because I can remember even coming up, nigga. Even if the security guards wasn't armed, nigga, the cops used to be not too far from the school. Just thinking, sometimes you be sitting there talking with the security guard, like, yo, yada yada yada. But if anything popped off, they was right there. So it was like that's not even happening no more. I swear, it's a lot of different things that have changed. And again,
Right.
some of y'all gonna have to come together and start making these changes. And if not going to, then you can't complain about
Yeah.
nothing.
Like
Like,
they
bro,
not
think
gonna make
about
themselves like everybody gotta be accountable to everything. Like people be wanting stuff to change. Like talking about it is not gonna do no good. Like if you don't like put the time and like stuff like to actually take place in like what you want to change, like it's not gonna never change. Like just how like they change like where you can like come on panels and stuff like that. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. You just gotta make it happen.
and I
Facts.
want to
Hold
add.
on. Let me acknowledge it. I got you, bro. Let me acknowledge the beautiful ladies that just popped up in here. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Somebody else popped up in here. I smell cartwheels in the air. Hold on. Platty, what's going on, baby? Who else that popped up in here? Anybody else I should be knowing? Oh, okay. We good. Go ahead, bro. You good?
And you know what? You're right, sis. I mean, when you have these conversations, they need to be with the intention to find solutions, right? 'Cause like she said, if you just talking and ain't doing nothing, the conversation has got to be headed towards solutions. Like I said, I'm just being real. My kids ain't in public school. My kids ain't in school at all. But if I had to, is enough parents and they can take different days. But shit, y'all get y'all CPL. Y'all go sit y'all ass up at the school and make sure don't nobody go in there. If they ain't gonna do it, you do it yourself. That's the problem. We always looking for other people to solve our problems when we need to do it ourselves.
Right.
We have the power. You
Yes.
can't if a person if three parents get their CPL and they take shifts to make sure there are no crazy motherfuckers walking that school because they babies in there, so be it. You know what I'm saying? If the cops don't want to do it, you do
Facts.
To be honest, I feel like this, like if you don't want no problems, like you don't want to worry about something popping off at the school, I think you should homeschool your kids. Like if I ever
it.
have kids, like my child is gonna be homeschooled. That's on period.
Yeah. I mean, because I can be honest with you. See, my brother went through the school system, but see, the one thing my brother ain't fucking. One thing I can say is that me and my brother almost got the same wavelength as far as just the thought process is concerned. Because he had already said some of this shit I don't even believe in the books now. And he was telling me this shit at 12. So I'm like, think about it. It done been over 11 years now since he been in school. Like, come on now. Like, it's crazy because, again, he was even aware to certain things. I'm like, yeah, just like I was telling somebody. If you're not going to be able to really sit down and give your kids the proper knowledge, you're setting them up for failure.
Right. Like
That's
kids
it.
these days, they really need like guidance. So like, I'm not saying like nobody needs guidance. Everybody needs guidance, but like these kids nowadays is born with knowing nothing. And like, if you don't teach that own child a way to go, that child is gonna be wild. That child is gonna be doing this and that because it didn't get the guidance from home and whatever. And like, I feel like every parent should teach their child. I mean, teach their child a way to go and stuff like that. Like, yeah,
See, even with the homeschool thing, if you can't do it, you need to educate yourself because there's groups of people doing it. You know, you don't have to be the one homeschooling your kids. They have systems. You just gotta find them. You know, so there's other
Right.
ways. We gotta educate ourselves and stop looking for solutions from government and people who we think supposed to help us, and start getting with like-minded people, people in your neighborhood, people in your community, and have these conversations, because y'all the people who suffer. You know, it's not the politicians. They good. They kids in private school with security, and they ain't got to worry about the stuff we worry about. So looking for these people to solve our problems, that's why it don't work. They don't have the same problems. So how can they understand or be compassionate about what we going through? I mean, that's just the reality. We can sit up here and say it ain't fair and all that, or we can just do it ourselves. I mean,
Right.
that's just where that's the school I come from. You know, my people, they ain't had nothing and they made something out of that. They ain't never
Right.
asked for nothing. We just did it. We just
Right.
made it happen. And to today's society, everybody looking for solutions from other people. Like, nah, man, we done get lazy. You know what I'm saying? Just make it happen.
Yes, make it happen. Like if you want to achieve something in life, like you can't be goddamn thinking on this, thinking on that. Thinking ain't gonna do shit if you don't put your mind together and like put your act together and like go forward on what you want to do. Like it's never gonna happen. Just like Martin Luther King, just like Martin Luther King had a dream and whatever, he had that dream, but he made things happen too. But I don't know, it's just crazy because like it's just too much going on nowadays. Like back in the days, like people like they ain't even had to deal with nothing but goddamn. I don't know, it's just too much BS. Like it's just too much.
Man, because it's the thing. Like I said, I'm gonna say, I could say when we was coming in this community, a lot of the parents, see again, a lot of the parents was on point. Whatever they wasn't fighting as far as school wise, they was out there in the streets making sure they kids and anybody else's kids that was, rocking with their child wasn't getting into no BS. And a lot of the parents used to really be like, nah, if this person ain't savory enough, y'all don't want you hanging with them. And that sometimes helped out because again, you ain't going against your damn parents. Especially when they already got that feeling. Like if they already know how the kids is moving, they was on it like that. Like, look, I know that's your friend, or I know that you trying to be friends with them, but they ain't moving the right way, and you don't need to be around it. And again, that was even a good protection barrier right there because you had a choice. Oh, you ain't want to listen? Okay, watch this. Be on punishment if you wanted to. Like, be on punishment if you really wanted to. Hold on, who just? No, Miss 702, go home. You go home now. You go home now. You owe me Chinese food. You go home now.
Chinese food sound good though. It sound good. But yo, my Wi-Fi trash. I'm probably gonna get dropped again. But I wanted to reply to the young man that came in right after I left, who
The
said he
word.
wanted to build with me. The word, gotcha. The word. Yeah, the word. I want to say this. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay. Nate might know that by now. Y'all might know that by now. But I couldn't do no worse than the way these schools are set up. The way
Oh,
it is on the West Coast now, they're steadily recruiting for teachers. These teachers aren't getting paid enough and they're always on strike. They're consistently having subs. Teachers are constantly quitting and relocating. Like the school districts are horrible now. It hasn't been together the way it should be since the pandemic, which is like 3 years now, right? I couldn't do a worse job than the way that actual school districts are being ran right now. These kids don't learn cursive. They don't even know how to sign their own names. Ask a kid right now, what's in the Northwest? What's in the Southeast? Da, da, da. They don't know North, South, East, West. Like common sense things they're not even learning in school. So how could we do worse than that?
And
exactly.
to build,
Hold on. Rod, this was going on, baby. I had to make sure that was somebody else popping up in here. Sorry, you just left. What happened now? What you want from my life now, lady? See, y'all gonna stop
Right.
getting on my nerves
Uh,
today. What you want now? What you want now, son? What you want now?
right. I just wanted to say thank you to that lady that just mentioned me. I was that lady that earlier.
Miss 702.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, thank
You
you.
drop gems. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Oh yeah, I just feel sorry for the kids of these days that if you're gonna have a good, if your kid's gonna be safe at school, or there's somebody gonna have a freaking bad day and start shooting up the place, and it's getting ridiculous, you know. So I just wanted to say that, hey Nate, I ain't that old, so I ain't that old. I'm 57, going on 58 next year, so I'm just gonna tell Youth America, pick up where we left off, man. We used to have youth programs stuff. I just don't want nobody having weapons of war in the school. That that's why kids go through these drills. I feel sorry for them. Have to go through these active shooter drills, and it's ridiculous. So you
Yeah.
know, I say it again. I'll say it again. Captain Murdoch was right. I'm getting too old for this. Hey,
Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah. Okay. I just wanted to come up here and say thank you to that lady right there for mentioning me. Thank you.
You're more than welcome, Charges.
Yes,
Oh
thank
shit.
you. I say,
Oh,
yeah,
motherfucking raccoon bitch. I'm
the
trying to kill
raccoon
this thing.
got you now.
Nah, that nigga just ran somewhere. I was trying
I
to kill his
remember in
ass.
New Jersey there was a house that had a whole bunch of skunks. They had to cordon off the place because there was a whole bunch of skunks around. You know,
Oh,
and there's
we ain't
skunks
got
in
none out
real
here.
and there's skunks in real life too. You know. I don't know
Yeah.
how we eliminate the real human skunks, but like I said, we should have had a voter refund for the politicians we voted in office, Nate. I know we're not going to get a refund, but I deserve to have a refund for it. Thank you.
You ain't gonna get it. I
I know
keep
you're not.
telling
I know we're not going to get it, but I just say, I wish I would feel. We want a voter refund. Any politician that does something like this, and he or she's not doing what's supposed to be doing, I want a refund. I don't care how big or small it is. I just want my refund. I know we're not going to get it, but dag, shoot,
you. You want your refund, Flash? Well, you ain't
yeah.
gonna get it because you ain't got it. You ain't gonna
That's
get
a
it.
darn shame. I feel like I got gypped at the carnival. You
Yeah, I
know.
feel you on that
I
one.
feel I feel like I got gypped on my vote. So that's what it is. But thank you for having me back up here. 57 years old, got to get some sleep. I just wanted to come here and thank that lady for mentioning me. That's all.
No doubt, Tanya.
Thank you. Hey, Captain Murdoch, you was right. We're still getting too old for this, but I hope we have a solution. I don't want to hear no youngsters say, I'm getting too old for this shit. You're not there yet. You're not the Captain Murdoch material.
Crazy.
Nate's Captain Murdoch material. Always up on this panel is Captain Murdoch material. Thank you.
More than
Page,
welcome, Tanya.
page.
Magruder, what's going on, bro?
Uh,
Go
I
ahead,
just
bro.
want to
You
add,
good.
I just want to add on to what Sis said real quick. I just want y'all to think about this, right? This is just something I observed with my own experience. Coming from a small town, like
Yeah.
I knew the teachers knew my family. It was like a vested interest, right? Now going
Mm,
to the big city, I didn't know the teachers. The teachers didn't know my family. And you can see the level of care they had when educating. I experienced that, so I seen the difference in it too. When I was young, I didn't understand, but when I got older, it made sense. The
yeah.
people teaching your kids, they don't have a reason to care about your kids. They don't even know your kids. They get to know them, but then they leave. You know what I'm saying? So even like in the hospital, when people taking care of you and they don't know you, they go do their job because they're getting paid, but going above and beyond, going that extra mile, that don't get done. So when you homeschool your kids, guess what? You have that vested interest. You have that compassion. You have that level of you want your children to succeed. And school systems, they don't really care.
Yeah. See, like that shit done completely switched up because again, we had people when the parents wasn't there. Trust me, even when they thought, man, listen, it was times when if you had a fucking parent that was like, I knew three of my boys, they parents was not just substitute teachers, they was actual teachers. But just think about it, you gotta come substitute your kid's class, and your kid just like, damn, I can't do shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing, man. But learn like you're supposed to, because again, that was the most important thing. And we did have some adults, teachers wise, anyway, that was really on it like that. Like they would be like taking their extra time. You know, even if they knew they had to sit with somebody for a little bit after class, all right, so be it. We're gonna make sure that you at least getting the proper knowledge, or you at least getting the wisdom that you need. You know, because some people are gonna learn quick, some people ain't gonna learn, you know, quick as others. Some might not be able to learn just because they might be suffering from certain issues. Like you got some people, it's hard to learn. They got dyslexia, prime example. You know, and even though you can somewhat, you know, you can somewhat get around it. You know, when it's that bad, you know, when you really mixing numbers and words together, that could be something detrimental. Like that's how we knew one person in our school was messed up because he was trying to fill out the application, but instead of him writing his name, he wrote his name, but he wrote numbers behind it. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, like, but you know, certain things like that, you get the proper treatment, the proper, you know, care and support system. You got beat some of these things. Some people have gone with dyslexia and still managed to be, you know, successes in life. It's just about the motivation and the dedication. You don't always got to be the most educated, just the most dedicated, the most motivated. And a lot of times, the motivation to succeed anything. You motivating the life to do something. Who else is popping up on this panel? Miss 702, you got one more time with your cheap ass Wi-Fi. One more time. Don't mind me. I'm being a fool tonight. Don't mind me. It's still all up, baby.
But see, that's one of the problems that we have with the community. Like when I was growing up, the
Uh,
firefighters, the nurses, the police officers, even we had lawyers in our neighborhood, you know, and you start seeing people move out. And now the people who basically we go to for our healing and our policing, they ain't part of our neighborhood no more. And you see the level of service decline. You know, they don't care. People, I mean, if you think about it, man, I mean, even the people who ran the corner store used to live in the neighborhood. Now the people who run the corner store don't live in there. So not only is the money not being recycled within the neighborhoods no more, it's being taken out the neighborhood. But even the service, you know, the people who service in the neighborhood ain't even from the neighborhood. So they don't care. I mean, you can't blame them. Shit, it ain't their neighborhood. They just come to make the money and leave. But that's one of the biggest. If you look at it, I mean, you can observe that and see for yourself. When people have a vested interest in something, they take care of it a lot better than people who don't.
Well, y'all have a nice blessed night. I'm getting sleepy, and I will.
huh. All that good food you was eating. See, no, don't get up this panel like that. You about to get this work, girl. Y'all help my home girl. Y'all help my home girl get the 500, man. Stop being cheap. Give it to the needy.
Oh my god, Nate, you didn't woke me up. I was real sleepy. Like I'm sleepy, but oh
What
my
the fuck? I
god.
don't want more fireworks for real. It's not 4th of July yet, assholes. Man, my bad, y'all. I hate being at work sometimes. Yeah, y'all niggas done with the fireworks already. It's not 4th of July. Hope one of y'all blow your fingers off. I know it's a whole grown
Dang.
ass people. No, because
Around
it's
here,
grown
like
ass
they don't
people in my
start
area.
popping firecrackers till like the like June. Like that's like the only time I hear like fireworks for real, like around June and like not counting New Year's, but like other than that. Can y'all hear me? Cause I don't even
We
see my
can hear
thing
you.
moving.
We can hear you, girl. We can hear you loud and clear. Breaker 19. We can hear you.
I hope I ain't. I hope I'm not too loud or whatever. Cause like sometimes like I love talking loud. Cause like I've been raised up with loud talking people, and I try not to do the same thing they do. Like nah.
Nah, you
But
good.
yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling. Like I will listen to y'all conversation and whatever. But like sometimes like I don't know. Like sometimes I just be quiet. Like I don't know. Like I'm a real quiet person. Like and it's crazy how like I changed. Cause like in my school days, like I was so talkative and stuff like that. But like now, like I don't know. Like I really don't even be having much to say for real. Like I don't know.
You'll have something to say. And shoot, you always gonna end up bringing something. Like, see, look, you popped up tonight, and you was part of the conversation. So, you know, even that is saying volumes to people that's catching the replay, regardless of what. You know, and all in all, I can honestly say I can piggyback somewhat of what Word was talking about. Yeah, we had some teachers in our community that left, but we had those who was that adamant that look, even if I'm leaving here, this is where I'm going to be at, just in case you need to talk. You need a little whatever, and nobody else could, give you that proper, peace of mind. Shit, I still got a couple of my teachers right now. They still in the same address and all. If I wanted to, yo, listen, I need to come out there and yada yada yada. They probably be like, yo, bro, come on. Cause they rocked my moms like that. They shit. When they heard my mom's pass, they was in fucking stitches because they was like, yo, like we just left New York and then this is the shit that happened. I was like, yeah, bro, but but you're gonna have those who are still gonna be invested in kids, even if they do move. Because if they really adamant about seeing kids grow and seeing kids trying to do something, because you got a small handful of them, not all of them, but a small handful of them teachers do definitely want to make sure these kids is doing right. So, it's just about trying to push the right boundaries for the kids. That's it.
Right. Well, I appreciate you letting me up, bro. I'm about to go in and watch the movie with the wife.
Man, forget your movie, man. Nobody care about I'm gonna get you sucking. We watched that shit 1,000 times. We know you're gonna get shot in the big toe. It's, it's not
Oh
fair.
my god.
I only made her watch it twice. Well, it was good. I'm sorry, what's the young lady name on the panel?
Naturally, too.
It was good sharing the panel with you. Y'all have a good one, man. Blessings to the chat.
You
You
have
already
a
know,
good one
bro.
too.
Yo, if you doing that thing tomorrow night, just let me know. I'll pop in. I'll try to pop in before. Well, depending on what time you're doing it. If you're doing it early, good. But if you're doing it late, I'm still gonna pop in. Or unless you're doing that conversation on another day. You know me. I'm just security on patrol for the patrols. That's it. Y'all gonna build one way or another.
I wanted to be a good build because the first time I did, I ain't really had nobody come through. So I'm trying to figure out a good day. I know Tuesday I can do it early, but anything other than that, let's go be later. And I know the later it is, the less people, you know.
No, but you know what?
We'll
Sometimes
draw a
it be a
crowd.
trick to that, bro. But sometimes it be a trick to that because sometimes if you do go late, you might catch that late night crowd. See, like I was doing it when I was going late. I used to catch the algorithm to some degree because it
Yeah,
was like, okay, everybody's still up because think about the West Coast, they still early,
yeah. How old is the young lady on the panel?
huh? Miss Two.
How old?
Huh?
You in the younger generation, right? Because I'm
Right.
holding the panel. I want to talk to like the younger generation and the older generation and see where the disconnection come through it. So I need some young people and some older people. You're more than welcome to come and hit the panel too. Have that conversation. It's good, clean dialogue. We gonna have there's no debate. We gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna be there to moderate. Ain't gonna be no insults thrown to nobody because we looking for solutions. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow night, but yeah, I'm gonna just plan it for tomorrow night, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying I'll be in for that because I'm gonna do the poetry night probably earlier than expected. So I don't know. I got a
My
feeling I'm gonna
phone
be getting bombarded by family. So
my
what you
phone
said,
is
too?
gonna die. But if you drop his link and not connect with him,
James, can you drop the if James is still in here or Platty? Could one of y'all drop words link?
I heard of his channel before. The word I don't know if but I'm not connected with you though, cause like you be on Spook channel, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Oh,
See,
Swoop,
that's when
Swoop like me? Yeah.
look
yeah.
like me.
Shout out to
Yeah, I
Swoop,
like
man.
so.
Word. Now that's
Yeah,
more than
but
a few people that been building.
But I'm gonna connect
definitely
with you
turn
though. This phone finna go dead. I gotta charge it up. I've been really busy today. Like I went live 2 times today. I'm live now, but I'm just in here chilling with y'all. But I am gonna connect with you the word because I be seeing you everywhere. Like I be seeing a lot of people everywhere. Like, but sometimes like I just be forgetting to connect with them.
Yeah.
And definitely link up and we'll hold that panel. And like I said, you're more than welcome to hit it. But let me drop down, bro. I appreciate y'all.
I'm finna
Peace
drop
and
down.
love, my brother.
I'm sitting here talking.
Yeah.
I just said I'm finna leave about 2 or 3 times.
Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm messing with y'all. Um, yeah, shout outs. Shout outs to everybody that just popped up. Hey, the conversation is still building though. I mean, honestly, I keep saying this because of the truth. Some of y'all are gonna have to really get on the battlefield and fight the best possible way you can fight. And stop just looking for institutions to always hand out something. If y'all know y'all can try to put y'all money together again, like even a community pot, you put your money together, you should be able to, start building somewhere. A small building starts into a big building, and it could lead other places because it's still giving opportunities, especially when it's needed. Marlene, what's going on, baby? Shout outs to Naturally 2, Word 702, from Hammer Nation, popping up here, man. It's the truth. Try to push the game forward. I mean, it used to be we was fighting for a little bit of everything, and now it's barely fighting for anything. And again, if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for every little damn thing that happens. When we already seen some people are crying and moping about certain situations, but you're not getting up to do the best things possible. If you feel there's certain situations that should be changed in your kid's school, you should be up there petitioning and doing what you got to do. And if it ain't working, then just like we said, you might as well just start homeschooling them and actually make sure you're teaching them something. Who are you talking to? Shout you out. Fuck your ass, Platty. Don't come in here with your shit. Fuck your damn and fuck your pair of bears. Fuck your couch. Oh, I'm gonna give you some spice ice, alright? Give you some spice, damn it. Coming over here with that bullshit. Ain't nobody shouting out shit now. Fuck that. Who you, son? Let me make sure. Man, let me put you on timeout real quick. You gotta go on timeout. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. You know it's all love, baby. Shouting out shit. Nah, but all in all, though, we gotta do that, though. I mean, again, you want to see the best possible outcomes. Again, some of y'all gonna have to fight, and then again, some of you youth too, you have to understand. Even if you coming from a background that's not so savory, you got people that actually do care. You just gotta make sure you are around them when they're doing the most opportunistic things that they can do. Prime example, if you know somebody's getting into something with construction, if that's what you think you want to do, get into that. Learn something. Learn the trades. You're gonna definitely need to learn something. Some of y'all, a trade right now is fucking internet, social media. You learn how to internet tech, you learn how to fix computers, shit, you can even create your own shit while you on here. Don't sell yourself short. That's the one thing some of you got to understand. Don't sell yourself short, even when the world is trying to sell you short. If that was the case, I would have failed years ago. I would have failed eons ago. Try that one. Well, somebody getting arrested tonight. Already done heard 3 cars riding down the way. See? No doubt a reptile. Appreciate you. Yo, Amos, what's going on, bro? I'm gonna put Platty right in the far left corner. I'm gonna put Platty all the way on the other side where the kangaroos at. So they karate chop her ass one good time. She'll learn. She'll learn. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna put you in the corner today. Don't worry.
soon as I finish this live, I'm gonna put your ass in the corner. I'm gonna put you around the block list because I still love you, baby. Oh shit. Angela, what's going on, baby? See y'all in here. If y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, the youth do need to change. And not all of y'all, because some of y'all actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing the good works. You're listening to the guidelines, just listening to the best advice that your parents are giving you. If it's not your parents, it's your grandparents, your uncle, aunt, whoever's raising you right now. If they're raising you to the best of your abilities, you know, it's a blessing right there. You know, and it really is sad. You gotta understand that. Y'all are supposed to be the future leaders, the future, you know, the future thinkers, future builders. I would say the future musicians, but music is dying. In my opinion, music been dead. And the only reason why it's dead is because the playing field has changed so much. Mostly everybody now is into this whole drill rap, the mush mouth rap and all that other shit. Man, listen. If you want to change something better, you could probably even get into the game and change something different. Start bringing back what we used to understand, bars and lyrics. Not just putting something together because you feel it's hot. And some people actually do have skill talent. You know, but again, you want to make changes, you want to make your way in life, you got to fight tooth and nail to get it. You can't just quit, and you can't always just expect somebody to give you a handout neither. I hear you, Miss 702. Crazy. Marlene, what you was smoking on? You got the munchies, girl. Don't tell me you was drinking that damn Hennessy. Your real as facts. Your real as They made a shit record. And I'm sorry because again, like, I'm from that era. You know, when music was actually something, it was speaking on something. That's because again, it wasn't just giving us a depicted tale of what's going on in the hood. Sometimes you would get that feel good music. Sometimes you would be like, oh, all right, we're in the club, we partying, oh shit, we partying in this, I bet. You know, but at least you still understood what was being said. Nowadays, you got to look at a damn lyric sheet to see what the hell is being said nowadays. Now, I'm going to say for y'all youth that's getting in the game or trying to get into that field, if you're going to do it, make sure you are prepared for it. Because your music might not resonate with what. You got some people who, as nice as they are, as, you know, as lyrical as they are, their music right now is not fitting with this generation right now. Because everybody is on the drill shit now. Oh shit, Henny in full force. I know it, Marlene. Up past them damn munchies, girl. I ain't messing with you, Platty. How you gonna try to sit the raccoons on James, man? Yo, James, you got all rights to shoot them niggas dead to rights. Shoot them dead to rights. You know, but it's just the truth, though. If you want to try to change certain things, this is the field you want to run down, right? You got to have a proper blueprint and a plan to do it. And you got to keep motivated and you got to stay dedicated to your craft. You want to write books, you want to write novels, kid books, whatever. You got to be really adamant on doing it. And you got to make sure it's something that everybody's going to want to read.
Especially if it is you're writing a kid's book. You gotta make sure you grasp their imagination and all of that. So you're gonna have to make sure that book is gonna grasp their soul. Like, okay, I like this. Can one of y'all drop words link again? Miss Two, we gonna have a problem, Miss. Always in the background making food, man. Don't never share nothing, Marlene. Watch. I'm coming on your panel one day. I'm an actor fool. And I'm still love you, baby. Told you I'm the old petty bastard. Don't let me get to you now. Oh man. I'm messing with you too. You know it's all love, baby. Y'all know I'm petty. Told y'all. I'm old petty bastard. I'm gonna keep going with that. Don't encourage my madness, Liz. You know, Angela, y'all know better. Stop encouraging the madness. Stop it. No, it's old petty bastard. Get it right, Platty. I'm messing with you, Marlene. Don't put your face like that. Oh shit. Oh man. See, I can have an intermission like that because I'm still connecting and growing with the people regardless. So that's just gonna be me, you know. We're gonna call you the old aquatic petty, but we're gonna give you a right name. We're gonna give you a right name. Oh. No, I can't even say that. See, I was about to say something off the wall. I can't even say that. My bad. I forgot. They're being kind. Wait, let me put this back up for fair use because my mouth. You don't want me to have no fun, so I can't say the F word sometimes. Oh man. Yeah, aquatic petty. There we go. Oh. No, but all in all, though, for real, though, for the youth, again, that need to hear it. You want to make a change in your life. You want to, make sure that it is beneficial for you and beneficial for your family. Especially if you claim you love your family and you trying to do the best, you got to put your thinking cap on and see what works for you. And when certain things don't work, pick up a skill. Prime example. It's not just basketball and entertainment that you kids can get into. You still have other things to get into. You want to get into architecture, get into that. You want to get into construction, get into that. You want to, fix ACs and HVACs, and even if you want to be a plumber, get into those damn trades, because those trades are still good money. You got some people who want to be elevator technicians and all that stuff. Get into that if that's the case. You like dealing with machinery and stuff like that, get into it. And see, even when you in school, I know some of these schools, they done phased out, what was it called? Auto shop? I know they done phased that out. But see, even that was something good because you was learning how to build with certain tools and learning how to use it to your advantage. They don't even have that sometimes. They need to bring that back into school. That's another way to start giving these kids some sort of a trade. Oh, shoot, Marlene, I'm coming for my plate, baby. Man, you better stop playing to pull out them crinkly fries out the freezer and stop playing with my feelings, girl. You know I'm hungry and fat. Oh shit. Matter of fact, Marlene, you food service petty now. Forget that. Over here not serving no food to the people over here, man. Oh shit, OAB. Here we go. OAB. That's your new name now, Platty. Amos, you officially known as No Frill Cereal. Man, don't do that today. You know not to troll me, Dan. You know not to do that, man. You know I'm top 10 petty. Don't do that. Wait, why would they call James? Why would they call it transportation if they was learning how to build with my head hurt, man. That used to be well, not auto shop. We know that was different because even then they had automotive shit in the school. Now I know that part. I was talking about like when they was building with tools, like as far as like the it wasn't was it home shop? Yeah, I forgot the name of this shit. But shit, we was building arts even with those machineries and stuff like that. We was building. Like that's what I'm saying. You know, some of these schools don't have them. Some of them do. The ones that do, y'all need to get y'all kids involved in that and learn something. Yeah, that's what it was called. Oh damn! They had a. I'm telling you, schools had different names for it. My school was what was it? Auto Tech. That was for if you was trying to deal with cars and mechanics and stuff like that. Other one was more for like if you was trying to build furniture and stuff like that. You know, but all in all, yeah, you know, get into that. You know, that's good money in the long run, especially if you are trying to build a career out of it. You can mess around, learn something, and within your own time, you could grow. Again, you'll have your own business. You'll be able to set up your own work schedule and all of that. You the boss. Yo, Cole, what's going on, bro? See, and that's supposed to be the most important thing to remember. Don't sell yourself short. You know, just keep pushing. If you do have dreams, don't let nothing stop you. See, some of you youth let the world stop you from whatever it is you're trying to do. Because you start listening to the rhetoric. You start listening to you ain't gonna be able to do this. Nigga, you might as well do something else. You listen to the negative instead of listening to the people that's pushing you forward. You have people that will still push you forward even when it's more negative against the grain. You're gonna have those strong ones that are gonna keep telling you, nah, despite whatever, keep doing what you've been doing. Don't stop being you. Amos, you already know. Famous Amos crackers have been, they've been extinct for a minute. Amos, your new name is Sharkbait. How about that one? Don't play with me today. Keep telling you I'm petty. Matter of fact, your stage name is Amos now. Now, back to the lesson at hand. Anybody else want to play? I told you I got unlimited clips, baby. Don't fuck with me today. I ain't take my meds this month, Amos. Oh man. Ah shit. Oh shit, she on her damn third cup. Oh shit, Marlene, don't kick nobody in the matter of fact, don't put your foot in Rilla's mouth. put your foot in the realest mouth. You might not get your toes back. I don't know. D Truth, what's going on, bro? You know, but it's the truth though. You know. Oh, I just got your upload, Platty. I gotta check that after this is done. I got you, baby. Oh man. Yeah, but you know, it's just the truth though. Some of you are gonna have to put yourself in the best positions. And the reason why I say that is because some of you know what you really want to do. You know you got a way to get it done, but you keep allowing the wrong type of influences to stop you from doing it. Prime example, again, if you are interested in writing, whether it's music, poetry, books, whatever, continue to write, continue to harness your craft. See, that's the thing some people fail to realize. Your talents, yeah, you can harness them suckers to the fullest potential. But when your talents don't work, you gotta have something to fall back on. Got people who are that skilled in basketball, but if something happens and they can't play ball no more, now they gotta find something to fall back on. But some people have learned from seeing past situations that in the event I get hurt and I can't play no more, I need to be into something. So let me try to at least get my school credits back up. Let me at least try to finish what I started. Again, I could use Jay Williams, prime example. Only played one good season in Chicago, messed himself up to where he couldn't play ball no more. See what he got? He went right into broadcasting. And that's what some people are going to end up doing. You know, when your talents, you know, ain't working, you got to use a skill set. If you good with communications, get into that. Louisiana, what's going on, baby? Yo, Kenny, what's going on, bro? Marlene better not do no damn cartwheels in here. I'm telling you. We ain't trying to have no damn DNA testing over here. You know, it's just the truth. You want to see better improvements. Y'all want to be the future so badly, then you got to make sure you don't quit. When you just quit on your dreams, ain't nobody going to be able to lift you back up. Once you quit, that's it. Now you got to start back all over. Who wants to go through all of that? What you want now with your Wi-Fi, girl? What?
Leave my 7-Eleven Wi-Fi alone. Leave my 7-Eleven Wi-Fi alone. I just wanted to say one thing as a grumpy old lady. You know, people forget that you were once young too, right? And
Yeah.
it's like when I was young, I used to always say, and every woman in this chat can agree to it because they know what it feels like. When you get your first real job and you go in the office, you don't have kids, you don't have bills like that, but you getting paid the same rate as all the other older women at the job, they
Yeah.
always treat you like crap, right? They just haze the shit out of you, right? And I always used to say, when I get older, I'm not gonna be no bent up, old ass, grumpy ass bitch like this. Like, I'm gonna be cool with all the young chicks. I'm not gonna be like that, right?
Yeah.
But as the years have went on, you can kind of see why older people lose their patience, you know? Because at 40, I'm starting to hit that fast decline where it's like when young people tell me something and I tell them a better way that it could go, an easier way that it go, and they tell me I'm old, I don't know what I'm talking about, then I just be like, okay, fine, and watch them play themselves, right? I'm not. I'm not in the business of arguing with you no more. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, great. Because you'll take your time and you'll take your good knowledge and you'll explain it to somebody who's younger and they'll take it right in your face and throw it in a trash can. It really does get harder and harder to reach young people.
Yeah. You know what? The problem is too, you know, and see, that's the thing. Sometimes, yeah, you're gonna have to do it that way. But those are for the ones that really don't want to learn. You know, some of
Hmm.
them gonna learn the hard way regardless. But for those who might actually take heed to it, it's still good. Listen, you don't stop what you're doing just because certain people don't like it or certain people might not even utilize it. You still gonna be doing you. That's just like prime
Hmm.
example. If you know for a fact you're a nice person, nobody's gonna be able to change your nice persona unless you allow it to happen. Other than that, you continue to be who you are. If you are a person that likes to help people, continue to help people, even if the people that you try to help don't necessarily take it. You gonna have those who will take it. For every one person that denies something, there'll be five more. Your word, yo, let me get up on that.
I know you always feel like your generation wasn't as bad as the next generation, right? But sometimes it gets downright horrid. I feel like my generation, like the 70s, the 80s babies, right? We used to
Yeah,
sit back and peep game from older people, like, oh, okay, and improve upon that, right? But
yeah,
now it's like I just was having a conversation with a younger person. I was like, this is how you should format your resume. And then don't forget you need a cover letter. And after you have your interview, send a thank you note. Just little things, right? And the person was like, "No, I'm gonna do this shit my own way." Didn't have the address until the day of the interview. You know what I'm saying? Didn't fix anything. Didn't ask the right questions. Like young people will crash out rather than take your advice. Sometimes it kind of does get discouraging as an older person.
yeah. I hear you. What happened, brother Raccoon? I thought you was going to watch a movie. Yo, let me guess. You fast forwarded to where he got shot in the foot. That's
Oh no, I got a little time. The wife's about to jump in the shower first. But no, I wanted to add some sauce to what Sis was saying.
yeah,
I'm gonna give you two things, and this is just from because I mentor younger people, and I'm an '80s baby, so I'm right there. Was that group where we sat back and we watched, and we learned from the older generation. We hung on almost every word, right? And these young people nowadays. Like when you listen to them, just like how we say to young people, they got a stigma on the older people too, because it's a group of older people that act just as young as them. So when they see that, they look at them like, and there's no respect there. So a lot of times I have to establish myself, not even as an authority figure, but someone who cares and want to see the best out of them. It's like no competition because some of the older generation be in competition with the younger generation. You see people on TikTok, the mama and the grandma popping and twerking with the daughter. So it's just you have to you can't help everybody, but when you do find that one young person, you have to understand how they are. You have to adapt to them to properly communicate with them. That's just what I learned. Like right now, I'm mentoring three younger people, and I approach them all three of them different ways. One of them I can be a little aggressive with. One of them I can't be aggressive at all because he goes straight to defense. So I got to come at him way different than I do, my one young boy. So it is they all everybody different, but this young generation, just like every generation something changed.
yeah.
And we just have to keep adapting to them changes. And we can't just throw the young generation out, and the young generation, you can't throw the old generation out because they think the way they do. Older people, they have a problem with explaining things to younger people. Not you per se. I'm just saying some older people, they tell you something, they want you to do it the way they say it, but they don't explain why. Some of these younger people, you have to break it down like logic. You
Like,
have to break it down so they can understand why they're doing what they're doing.
nah, it's a whole
And
fact.
I think what you said is phenomenal. And then I have a question for you, right? I
Hmm.
kind of feel like the younger people now need to see it to believe it, right? If I used to
Hmm.
be the vice president of Bank of America and I'm telling you this is what I used to do, this is how I did it, this is how you can climb and do it, You know what I'm saying? A lot of young people now will be like, well, bitch, you're not the vice president of Bank of America right now, so I don't have to listen. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, if someone would have told us something like that, us 80s babies, we would have been like, man, so how did you do it? Okay, this is how I'm going to build upon that and I'm going to go for it. Like, we have a belief. These new kids don't believe in nothing that they can't see right at the moment. Like, it's very hard. It's like, I don't know if you watch the show Snowfall, but like
Yeah.
in Snowfall, right? Franklin had it. Really, he was a drug dealer, but a drug dealer is a CEO. It's the same business acumen, right? If they seen the Franklin at the end of the show, they never would take the business advice of the Franklin during the show.
No, dance thing done popped off again. No, I know. I hear you on that one.
Oh,
No, I know because I watched that whole damn thing. Even down to
right.
the end, I said, but see, you always know when it comes to these type of things, man. Listen, yeah, we know it's a show. We know that it's fake and all of that. But then you got
Hmm.
some that actually based off real life events and real life situations with real people. But this is my
Hmm.
thing about that. You know, that right there, even though it's a show, it should show a hard lesson to some of y'all. You wanna be the king. Guess what? If you ain't prepared to be the king, you gonna fall. You could be the king right now, but if you don't lead your people the right way, you could fall. They could fuck around and overthrow you. But see, the sad part is, you know, they try to say it's lonely sitting at the top. Not if you got a good queen with you, But then again, you shouldn't have to worry about going down that road because it's not always going to be a good road. Even if you was the king Don Dada right now, all it takes is one simple mishap, one miscalculated step, and you could be a millionaire and be broke in less than 5 minutes, depending on what you did. Hold on one second. All right, Charlie Murphy, let's try this again. Who else Wi-Fi acting up today?
Oh man, I'm looking like, what just happened? My daughter's foot hit my phone, bro.
Yeah,
She bailed me down.
she said, "I'm
I'm
tired of your
looking
ass. Get
like,
that phone."
well, she knocked out sleep, stretched her leg out, like she sleep in my arms right. But no, I hear you though, sis. I missed the portion of it, but I understand the context, and you're right too because, like I said, even like I don't help everybody. I don't believe in helping everybody. I only help people who I feel who will be appreciative or show gratitude. Anybody else, I really don't care. That's young or old, because my time is very precious, and I'm here for a limited amount of time, and I got things to accomplish. So I don't mind helping anybody, but if they not appreciative or show gratitude, I'm not doing it. So even like it's so many young people who I tried to show something, and the minute they show anything else but interest, I'm done. Because like I said, my time, and that's just how we gotta be, especially as older people. The young ones who want it, come and get it. The ones who don't, just stay the hell away from it. And that's how I look at it. It might sound bold, but you go crazy trying to help everybody. And like I said, everybody don't deserve it in the first place. If they don't want to help themselves, I ain't trying to help them either.
Right.
It does get disheartening though, because we can't throw away the future, because these are literally going to be the people taking care of us in the old folks home one day. So we have to have compassion and we have to have patience, because we're literally grooming the people who are going to take care of us. I always
And
look at it that way.
Ain't
and that's
nobody
fact.
taking care of me. I'm sending my ass right to the fucking man. Listen, ain't nobody taking care of me, man. I'm going to the beach and I'm gonna drown myself. I'll be all right. No, I went out like a soldier, B.
But what you said, that's 100% fact, and that's why I'm saying it the way I'm saying it. I don't have time to worry about the ones who ain't gonna get it. I gotta focus my time on the ones who are. So it's like I understand that whole because I used to feel like that. Like I used to look at even when they say black community, everybody ain't welcome. I'm sorry. The ones who don't get it, I'm not wasting time on them. That's all we doing. We can try to save the world and save all of you, or we can focus on the ones that we can save. You see what I'm saying? And
Mm.
focusing on them. and seeing them excel and putting them in the position to build a brighter future is better
Right.
because that time that we trying to get everybody, we taking away from the ones who really want it. That's what's happening. We
It's
take
just
away.
Right. Right.
crazy how they reject your advice as soon as you open your mouth. They don't even give it a second. You be like, okay, all right. Like between Nate's first show today and his second show, this show, I bought a phone, right? So I go in a cell phone place. I'm telling you, just happened to me today. I go in a cell phone place and the guy works me. And I'm somebody who recognizes sales and ain't really into it. I'm gonna tell you no, just straight up, right? But to
Mm.
see this young guy work it like he worked it, I respected him enough to just go along and give it to him, right? So I purchased everything and I said, you're fantastic. I said, have you ever heard of tech sales? Like a lot of the young kids these days are talking about tech sales. Have you ever looked that up? You should look that up. And he said, I'm not looking to do anything different than to work here. He was like, man, I work here and I got the hookup on the gel phones if you need them. And I also be breaking phones too. So anything you need, I got you. I make good money right here. Like you want to stay in retail sales because you're doing highly illegal things that will probably get you in trouble in the end. You want to stay doing this rather than the kids that are taking the same skills and applying it to Fortune 500 companies. I just I just let it go. I just walked away and let it go. They will literally tell you something that you know is not going to end up well, and you just have to walk away.
But then you
Yeah,
know what too? You go to the ones that might want to hear it. Like prime example, if you'd have went in another store, even if it wasn't to buy a phone, that same it could have been somebody different behind the counter. 9 out of 10, they probably would have took it. They would have took heed to what you were saying. And the sad part about it is, some of these spots, it's not that jailbreaking a phone is illegal. Sometimes you have to do it because if you can't, prime example, I had to get this phone jailbroken only because there was certain things I couldn't do, even with this YouTube shit. So I was like, damn, I gotta jailbreak this bitch. But other than that, all that other stuff, nah, you ain't supposed to be doing no illegal shit like that. Yo, I could get you, yo, son. Like even when they used to do it back, yo, so like, what was the cell phones was doing the minutes when they were like Sprint and shit was doing the minutes. Yo, you get 1,000 free airtime minutes. Yeah, I get you like 2,000. Man, get out of here. Like, you get ready to do something illegal on my end when you could have just said, nah, bro. Look, this is just what it is. But you is right though. Some people will sit here and not take heed to advice, but you can't always stop what you're doing because at some points you want to have people that do want to hear it. For every one person that don't, there'll be five that be like, "Yo, I'm on that. What's up?" It's just like when I was telling my boy, I said, "I'm trying to see trying to see if they trying to hire some more people for the overnight positions over here." But 9 out of 10, he only got something for the seasonal. So, but even still, one person might say, "I fuck that shit." Three other people hit me like, "Yo, son, they still hiring? Let me know, son." So again, sometimes you just gotta continue to be yourself and keep doing what you've been doing. One person that don't take that advice, somebody else will. So,
I say this too. I
right,
noticed
bro.
this too. Um, like she said, those people they eliminate yourself, but I don't even throw them away. You know what? Because they ain't mature. A lot. The, I didn't listen. I listened, but I still did what I wanted to do, and it took time for me to mature, and I flipped the switch when I did. So by me not bothering them, once I see they not listening, and I don't bother them, like cause no type of conflict, burn no bridges. Later on, some of them people come back to me. So it's not completely throwing them away. It's just sometimes people ain't ready. That just like an addict, right? A lot of the stuff, even like attitudes and concepts, those are addictions too. A belief is an addiction. You got to understand that. And when people believe this is what it is and this is how it works, it takes something catastrophic sometimes to change that belief because they're addicted to it. That's all they know. So a lot of times, like that, his experience in life, he might get all the skills and everything, but his life experience, that's probably all he knows, the hustle. So until he sees something different, he ain't gonna know. And sometimes it takes a peer So I noticed like the people that I mentor, they bring other people to me. Some of the people they bring to me, I couldn't approach them, but they see they boys doing something and it's different. Well, let me try it now. So, we get the right use and groom them. They'll bring the other people around.
Facts. That's why I was saying earlier too. It is adamant that some of y'all gotta be your own people. Like again, I if that was the case, see me, I always had an option. I was either going to be in the streets or I was going to try to make my mom's proud while she was here. And at some points, I was kind of doing both, kind of. But then again, I seen that when I was doing certain shit, and she found out about it, that shit hurt her worse than anything because she's like, I think I ain't raised you to be like that. The fuck you doing? So it was like, all right, now I just gotta find my niche. That's all I gotta do. And that was the one thing my mom's always said. And that's the same thing I implemented on my brother, and it worked. I don't care what you do in life as long as you happy, as long as you ain't locked up, as long as you're not dead. Because I don't want to see my baby in no casket, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna be coming up here visiting you on no fucking visits. That shit right there, I said, my, dead well if something happened, you gonna come. Shit, nigga, please. You already got one out of jail free card. You think you're getting another one? It's like, oh shit. Like, and she was dead ass about it. So again, it
Right.
was just, it's just bringing that right. Look, if you either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. If you're not gonna do it, then you can't look at me and say that I failed you. That right there is stuck in my head. Yep, you're right. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do.
I just seen the chat. Marlene and James, y'all some nuts, man.
What the hell
But
happened now? What did I
Terrell,
miss? Hold on.
I'm gonna
Take
say that
your
I
respect.
really admire what you do for the youth, and God bless you that you're the one to, be out here mentoring and making a difference. I'm probably not that person, but I really admire the people who have a talent for doing it, who are those people. And you know what? Even with this channel right here, you laugh, you joke, but you really are making a difference. So my hat's off to you, brothers. I'm gonna jump down right now. I'm gonna listen, okay? Bye.
No doubt, Miss 702. You're more than welcome.
I
Oh shit!
appreciate you, too.
I almost fell. Damn it! See, it's your fault. I almost lost my big toe just now. Nah, but
No,
it's the
James
truth. Though.
said, oh
What
no,
the
my
hell
bad, bro.
Marlene done said, man? Hold on. What the hell Marlene done said? I gotta scroll back up. Y'all over here talking about toes again, ain't you?
James said either I had the real feet or the movie ended.
Oh shit.
That's
Uh-huh.
my full-time job, rubbing feet, James.
Nah, but
Oh
it's
man.
the truth though. But you need a little bit of laughter. See, that's the thing. Before she even jumped over, that's the thing. You're gonna need some laughter because not everything is just gonna be serious, like military style shit. No, I know how to have a balance. But when I'm serious and adamant on certain shit, this the voice you're gonna get right now. Like, and I'm adamant about that. The young is gonna definitely have to get it together. Not all of y'all, because some of y'all are actually doing again the things you're supposed to be doing. I got love and respect for those. Like I said, I just watched one with the little girl. I think it was a little girl, a little boy getting nominated for I think a Peace Prize or some shit like that along the lines. Like I'm just like, look, if these young kids is out here doing it, why y'all can't do it?
Ain't nobody
Prime.
ever. My bad, bro.
And no, my fault, because I was getting ready to piggyback off something you said. You're right. We can't disregard the older folks just like they can't disregard us. We need each other at the end of the day. That's how we keep the knowledge and the building going.
And that's facts, bro. We need each other, man. And I mean, it's we human, we always go bump heads. It's not about the conflict, it's about the resolution. We just have to be willing to work with one another. And it takes willing participants. But that's why it's important to have the right people. It's not having all the people. It's just it don't work that way. It's just that's not reality. The reality is you can't save everybody. You can't help everybody. So don't worry about the ones you can't and focus on the ones you can. The ones who want to listen, that's who the ones I talk to. If you don't want to listen, then shit, I'm not talking. What I'm gonna talk for if you ain't trying to listen? Like Marlene said, You can go over there and crash and burn if you choose to, or you can listen and get some of this game. And I'll be giving it out for free. I could be charging people for the shit I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Though. Hold on. Somebody else, I smelled evilness in here. As soon as I look back at this chat again, now I don't smell evilness. I smell West Coast vibes or Canada vibes. I'm messing with you. Paranormal, what's going on, baby? Nah, but it's the truth. Like I told somebody, my talks, I don't look, I'm only speaking to those who really need to hear it. Anybody else that don't want to hear it, hey, this ain't for you. It's like I told somebody the other day in somebody chat, they was like, oh, I said, listen, my content might not be for everybody because I'm too raw, I'm uncut, but I'm truthful with it. And I'm also knowledgeable and I need to be on certain situations. I'm not just going to come up here and talk out my ass for nothing. And if I'm going to talk out my ass, it's because I'm literally, like just hey, told you, I observe certain things, I'm on it. I just did that live this morning and showed exactly where most of these bums be sleeping at. Like right now, they already got probably like 3 people over there right now, like tinted up and all of that shit. Stuff like that that we need to be trying to really fight and focus on. That's what I'm about. Fuck that. You don't like it, you don't got to be here. I'm not changing who I am for nobody. Cause that would be like changing my whole personality. I can't do that. I can only be myself and try to be the best person I could and try to at least uplift the people the best way, even if it's just through a conversation. You'd be surprised how many people that said, nigga, you done said some shit that had me ready to not go off in a bad way, but nigga, you had me ready to fucking you. One day I was in there doing some shit and someone was like, hold the fuck up. He about to make me get out of my bag, y'all. I'm about to start writing again. Even that little inspiration was like, yo, this nigga got me ready to write again, bro. What the hell? I walked into the booth. I walked into my boy booth one day. And I was like 19. And it's bad when you 19 and even the older folks is looking at you like, nah, this nigga's a machine. Like, hold up. He about to make me get in my bag right now. Hold up, man. He ain't just write this hot ass verse. Hold up. Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's not that. Like, look, it's just about sparking somebody's imagination. Just sparking and giving that good spark, period. Like that right there, I had a couple people come out their bag and they really still been doing their little thing. They ain't no big names. They don't need to be. But they still doing the music the way they supposed to do it. And every other time I turn around, I get a message from one of them. Yo, my nigga, I swear I thank you for just doing what you did that day in that booth, man. Come on, man. What you want, cowboy?
TC, what's up, sis?
They ain't gonna be sitting over here playing no music, man, on my damn man. You better turn that music off, cowboy.
I thought Cowboy was in the chat.
He on mute. As soon as I hear some damn music, I'm cutting your ass off. Trying to avoid getting the mother. Letitia, what's going on, baby? Be coming over here, sneaking and geeking over here, you shadow hugger. I still love you, baby. No, but it's the truth, though. I think he on mute. He don't even know. He on mute. Oh, man. No, but it's the truth, though. Like, even that was an inspiration right there, bro, because the nigga say, yo, this little nigga got me ready to come out my bag. Something special about you. There ain't nothing special about me.
Hey, bro, I do not mean to interrupt you, but Cowboy, bro, you gonna have to send me one of them hats, bro. This hat should be spicy, bro. That black on black, what's that black on brown? Hey, bro, you have to hook a brother up, man.
He over here listening to some damn music on mute. He about to get the boot. I don't care about your damn Bud Light and your Pepsi. You on mute, bro. And you got music playing. I know it. Yo, NYG, what's going on, bro? Look, he about to get the look. Hey, mute that shit. Hey, no music on this channel. Hey. No uno, dos, tres. Cuatro, cinco, seis. But it's the truth, though. That was the one thing. It's just about bringing the right type of spark and inspiration. Because again, I had these dudes like, hold the fuck up. This nigga, Yo, just imagine that word, a 19-year-old me going to fuck get like a whole grown ass, like I done been in the game forever. Like, he's like, oh, hold up. You what? I think what threw them off was when I did that dedication rap for my moms and shit. Niggas got thrown all the way off. Like, wait, what? Yo, bro, I felt that. Like, I gotta come out my book. He said, I gotta give you your flowers on that one too, bro. He was like, cause you just came in here and killed it. You ain't even. I saw one take, Nate, and I'm out of this motherfucker. I wasn't doing no doubles and ad libs. I just went in, did what I did, and kept it pushing. You know, but even still, that was like a blueprint.
How's it going, brother Nate? How's it going, family? How's it going, everybody in
cut down that music? You finally cut down that music, good boy?
Yeah, I didn't want to give him no copyright claim.
What's going on, bro?
Man, all right, child, to listen to that Tally boy.
Chilling, man.
I hear modulating.
Shit, I hear you. Shit, workflow with me as usual. Make sure I gotta drop kick no motherfuckers tonight. Already had to almost drop kick somebody earlier.
We're here with the wire, but we're here modulating, just getting off of work.
Oh, okay. Shit. Cowgirl, what's going on, baby?
We call my wife, baby. That's me doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I call everybody, nigga. You lucky I ain't call your punk ass baby, nigga. Trying to fucking give me a copyright. What you trying to give me a copyright, baby? Fuck wrong with you?
I'm trying to give you a copyright claim, baby.
Hashtag old petty bastard.
I'll give you a copyright claim, baby.
You say you need one of those hats, cowboy.
Oh, sure no. Sure no.
Yeah, you gonna get that.
You gotta get one of these. It's exclusive. It's only one of them made.
Don't be encouraging my madness in the chat. I'm gonna look back at the chat again and see y'all encouraging the madness. Yeah, y'all. I see it. I know it.
Already. Well, I'm in here listening to some music. We sit here modulating my brother Nate in the building. You know what I mean? Much love. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? We in the house. The chat. Everybody in the chat.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? It's turned up.
It ain't turning up with no damn music up on here, man. You know that, man. You trying to get me shot down here on this motherfucker.
You know, I put myself on mute, bro. I mute myself before anything.
No, bro. I'm fucking with you. I'm about to say you trying to give me a strike on this bitch. Look at you. We gonna have to find Cowboy now. He's still on his horse. Fuck that shit. His horse ain't making it out alive, y'all.
The horse ain't making it alive out yonder, baby.
Like, yo, what happened to my horse, baby? I told you I was here, baby. Nah, but you know, like this is the thing though. Some people fail to realize, like, yeah, we gonna have serious talks over here. We're gonna have some possible building and everything, but still gonna get a general balance. If you don't want nobody to laugh, I won't make nobody laugh at all. I'll just shut up. Wait, that's hard to do. I can't do that. Because eventually one of y'all gonna ask a question, and you're gonna say why I'm too quiet, and then I gotta explain why I'm too quiet. Nope. I'm just be myself.
Yeah. You don't have to be. It is what it is, Nate. You know what I mean? This is your panel. You know what I mean? It's all to all the respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Y'all know I'm fucking with y'all. I can't be quiet when I know there's shit going on, man. I'm content, man.
We already know that, baby.
I'm content, man, aka old petty bastard. We gonna still keep that wrong. Brooklyn Zoo.
You said Brooklyn. I ain't never been to Brooklyn.
Look, man, I know my eye don't work well. I know I'm a little high. But wasn't Cowboy just in the car or something? You in the crib?
He was in the truck. Now he in the motherfucking. Now he in the
I'm
back.
in my truck, man. I'm in here in the boomer box. I'm in the boomer box.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I know I ain't tripping, man. I swear he was just in the vehicle.
Nah, I'm in my boomer box, man. I'm in a real live boomer box, my friend. That's why I was just listening to some music. I was just in here listening to some music, man.
Nah, I feel you, bro. Oh, he's trying to get me in trouble. Look at him. Trying to get me in trouble. Look at him. motherfucker.
All right, man. I'm gonna drop down for real this time, bro. I'm about to go watch this movie.
Oh shit, no doubt, bro. Damn, shout out to the plug again.
Shout
My lungs hurt.
out to the plug.
Nah, but
Yeah,
if you're doing
y'all
that
have a
tomorrow
good
night,
night.
but nah, if you're
Oh,
doing that
go
night,
ahead, bro.
if you're doing that tomorrow night, bro, I'm on it. So
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you, bro.
you already know, bro. You already come on, huh? You family, nigga. You pop up whenever you feel like. As long as you got my Suge
All
Knight contract, we good.
right.
Hey,
You
Nate.
heard the sign.
Nate,
What's
you
going on,
gotta
Cowboy?
get some Charlie Boy in your stuff, bro.
I've heard of Charlie Boy.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
my
ain't taking
brother.
no chances. I just ain't taking no chances with these hoe ass niggas on YouTube. That's why.
Hey, that's my brother, though. Man, you already been playing everything else at the party.
No, I'm talking, man. Listen, I ain't talking about. Listen, I know what to play. I know what not to play now. That's why I've been switching it up on motherfuckers lately. Once I got that good old, I said, damn, they niggas sent me a whole damn list. I said, huh, motherfuckers. Okay, I can't play this
Yeah,
no more. I can't even play that. Wait,
we've
what
been
the
kicked
fuck did
out
I play?
plenty of times to know that by now.
Wait, I'm trying to remember what the fuck I played, and I ain't even play that song, but one time I got a copyright for that. Oh yeah, Montel Jordan shit. I'm like, nigga, how you give me a copyright for that? And that's old man. Hold up, man. I ain't even play that song yet. Y'all already giving me a copyright, man.
That.
Oh man.
Yeah, Skursky.
You know, it's just about. Again, it's more just about trying to, you know, reach those who really need to be reached out to, and those who really are trying to make a change. That's why I just keep doing what I'm doing. Even when you got motherfuckers that, oh, you just shut the fuck up. This message ain't for you then. Like, you don't like what's going on over here. Kindly leave before you get tossed out. Jazzy Jeff style. And my
Well,
uncle
you
said
have a
that.
lot of folks that has different strokes.
Yeah. We know it's different strokes for different folks, but guess what? You got some people that still want to be in the midst and be nosy. And if you're not trying to even at least add something useful to the conversation, you don't need to be here. I'm sorry you
It
sound like
ain't
that,
meant
but
for
it's
you.
true.
If it ain't the boot gonna fit.
Facts.
And a lot of people
Yeah.
don't even wear boots. They wear shoes, sneakers.
Facts. You know, and that's what I'm saying. You know, it's just, you know, when you reach the people that you know, like I said, I don't care if I just reach one fucking person. That's better than reaching nobody. You know, and again, because I came from that era where a nigga could have went sideways, a nigga could have went the left way, and he didn't.
To a
You know,
brother
so
that ain't
again,
got no kids and been around to know enough of what to do, it's a lot of enough inspirement for a new generation to grow. Other than the generation that's already before, it's already too late. But it's never too late for them to change, but it's already too late to try to tell them something. Tell them something that is already too late that it already been in. It's already too
yeah,
late. You know, once you already have a kid, it's already too late. You know, it ain't about you no more.
facts.
It ain't about you no more. So at the end of the day, with the ones that I reckon that don't have any, it's like, man, you have a lot of space and opportunities, and then yet you not already raised so many people that's been around you. Like you don't even need kids. You don't even have to have them because you not already raised them. That ain't even yours. You didn't raise your own family. You didn't been around them so long. You didn't. You know, it's a lot of things that that when folks that has that different type of stroke. You reckon?
Yeah. Hold on one second, Marlene. What the fuck are you? Never mind. I'm not fucking with you, sis. See,
You
this is
have
why
a
I'm
lot of
supposed to light skin
inspire.
petty.
You have a lot of inspirement for the young youth, Nate. For the young youth, you have a lot of inspirement, bro.
I appreciate you, man. See, listen, it's only because again, I'm from that era. I'm an 80s baby. I'm from that era. We had opportunities. It's messed up that some of these kids ain't getting the proper opportunities, at least the ones who really do want to make something of themselves. That's why I only speak to those who are trying to do something right. Even when it come down to the adult shit, look, some of y'all adults ain't moving right. I wouldn't care if you were young or old adults. Some of y'all not moving right, and you know this. So get your shit right.
Uh,
You can't say you want to build with people and then the same token, you're trying to either overthrow or you're trying to underlook what somebody is saying. Again, we don't discredit each other because the old need the young and the young need the old, regardless.
sure enough, sure enough. Well, you know, at the end of the day, once you became a family person and a family man, it
Mm.
ain't got nothing to do with you no more. You just have to become that one person, and that one person that who God put you on earth for.
Yeah.
That's that when it boils down to the point when it would really start hitting the fan, becoming that real man, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with you no more. It has a whole lot to do with your family, what you have to do for them to change the world. What you have inspirement, you can be able to change the youth to be able to get that knowledge that they ain't probably getting at home. That's what they
Yeah.
seeking for. That's what they searching for. Somebody like you to go out there and teach them football, teach them something. You can't teach a grown folk nothing. You can't tell grown folk nothing, but you can tell these kids and these young folks something and better than nothing. You reckon?
Yeah. No, but some adults gonna have to hear that because some young adults are actually still in the stuck in the
It's
middle thing.
man, you can't tell these grown folks nothing. You gonna learn from your mistakes regardless or not. That's why they there. You know,
Young man,
it
listen,
ain't gotta be waste of words and a waste of energy and a waste of anything that you could be putting into something better for yourself. Put your own words into existence. You reckon?
well, I'm gonna disagree with you because you got some young adults who are stuck in the middle as far as they want to make a change, but they don't know how to make the change. So you're gonna have those
Yeah.
people that are still gonna inspire you, like, yo, listen, if this is how you really trying to do it, listen, we got a prime example. You a young boy, you trying to get into a workshop, you 21, cowboy, you trying to get into a workshop. If I know I could get you in, bro, if you're really serious about it, listen. We have a seminar and a workshop here. We just need you to be here, make sure this, and that's it. And if you win it, and if you really adamant about it, guess what? I told you the other week. I had a while back when I had some dudes. I thought they was trying to break into the spot that I'm working at. They was more just they was like, yo, is anybody here that we could try to get like an application or something like that? I was like, yo, y'all gonna have to fill it out online. See, I could have
So no.
made an assumption and thought that they was on some hood shit. No, they was trying to get a job. And one of them did get a little job out here. It wasn't at my spot, but he got him a little job because I said, oh, listen, this spot gonna be open by this time. If you can't get it over here, they tell you you're too young, you might be able to try over here. I think one of them is working
So
at
no.
IHOP out here now. So again, it's just about listen. If I can't get you into my job, I can try to get you somewhere if I got a knowledge and information on it. And that's the main thing. See, they could have been on some next shit, and they didn't even have to listen to me, but they listened. That boy seen me recently and was like, "Yo, bro, I'm glad I listened to your advice, bro." I was like, "Yeah." I said, "You out here early already." I said, "The most they gonna tell you anyway, you gonna have to fill out the applications online because there ain't no more real paper applications where you can go sit down and nah. It's rare you gonna catch that."
I don't know. I ain't did that in a while, but last time I tried, I found a paper application, and I didn't know they still do that.
There's only certain spots that still do that, but everywhere else, you gotta do that shit online. It ain't
So
no,
I
it ain't
reckon
no
with you,
you
I
send
reckon that, bro. I reckon that.
yeah.
But like I say, you can't tell a lot of folks none things that, like I say, other for you to put all the energy and the words, you can put all the energy to the existence.
Oh no, I am. This is what these conversations is for. And they only for the people that actually want to hear something and try to move better. This ain't for everybody else. These is for the ones that actually want to make a change and those who try to make a change but don't know where to start. Everybody else, this ain't for me. This ain't for you. This ain't what you
I know
want.
that's right.
This ain't what you want. Lil Uzi
Sure enough.
Vert.
I know that's right, baby. What we doing good in the chat? What the chat talking about?
Bunch of nothing talking about who had kids. What the hell is sandal season? Can people please get their Flintstone feet? Now, Marlene, woman. You know what? I ain't saying nothing to your ass. You don't listen anyway, neither. Nobody
ain't saying nothing.
Nobody listen to me anyway. Shit. They listen to me, but they don't listen to me. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to stop wasting my breath.
But no, you on the right thing. You on the right path, Nate. Don't let nobody don't tell you nothing. You on the right path, bro. Just keep speaking your speak, bro. Do your thing, bro. You know you doing good in the hood, bro. Cause like you said, a lot of people do need to hear this, and a lot of words do need to be expressed.
Facts.
And then especially if you put it into existence, so you ain't wasting it. You ain't wasting anything.
Nah, facts. Listen, I don't find nothing wasteful. Even down the food, I don't find that shit wasteful. It can still be utilized, nigga. You better put some water on that damn shit. Nah, but even combos like this, they're gonna continue to happen because combos and everything else will start building into existence as it's supposed to. But even still, it's good to get the nice little trip. You get to see what the hell going on. You get to observe, view what you need to view, and you just move from there. It's really about it. And I can't continue to not do what I've been doing because I'm still doing the same shit now. I could be sitting with my niggas right now and they be like, I knew you was going to throw something logical in this motherfucking conversation, but hey, it's worth it. Yeah, because y'all need to start opening up your mind some. Some of y'all be getting ready to go off the deep end. No. Let me tell you
what's on your mind?
Oh shit, I got mosquitoes in this bitch now. Damn. Motherfuckers. Welcome back to the good
doggies doing.
That dog probably knocked out asleep. I'm at work.
Oh, you at work?
Yeah, shoot. If I was home, that nigga probably be bothering me now. Come on, nigga, pet me. You know it's time. Nigga, I done petted you 20 seconds ago. Get the fuck out of my face. But that's something that this was something that needed to happen. And again, it only inspired it mostly because it was a few things. Like I said, oh Lord Jesus, he about to get me cut again. I'm about to cut your ass off.
I just turned it off.
You trying to get me cut? I ain't editing nothing, man. That's why I put this copyright up. You ain't gonna be doing this shit to me, man. Trying to be nice on this channel. Trying to be nice.
Actually, I thought I was.
Oh man, he done muted his mic again. Looking. Nah, but this is the truth, though. I mean, that's something that needs to be adamant. And again, some of you who need to hear this and are actually trying to make those changes like you're supposed to, the people that are giving you the best advice, whether they coming from your family, they coming from your close friends, whoever. If you know you should be moving in the right direction, move in that right direction. Be your own person, but yet and still do something that's constructive and positive. Nothing more, nothing less. The better you understand this, the better the world can start changing. Again, you are going to be the future, whether you believe it or not. Some of y'all might be scared to take a leap into that future, but then guess what? If you are moving in the right directions, you ain't got to worry about but so much. If anything, you just got to worry about how much glory is going to be behind it. Because you could get to a spot and you could be somewhat happy. But if you feel you want to change it and make it even more pleasant for you to where you can be even happier, then you're going to have to do so as well, too.
Hey, Nate, you want to know what really feels good? To be able to go outside your house and piss. Without neighbors even saying nothing to you.
I ain't gonna hear that shit, motherfucker.
You know what's so good, Nate? When you can go outside, right, yonder, and just do what you want to do without no neighbors saying nothing. That's what's awesome.
Man, you pay nothing to hear that, man.
You know what's so awesome, Nate? When you can go outside your home, your own home, and go on your property that's way over yonder, bro. Man.
Facts. All that good old land. What the hell? Oh, damn it. I lost 2 camera feeds. Oh, well. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's crazy, bro. I'm ready to put a pond off in this joint. Put some fish off in that joint. Probably just get crappies. That's it. Number crappies.
I don't blame you.
Number crappies. You eat crappies?
I don't know.
I don't even eat fish.
Not
the only fish I probably eat is just crappies because I only eat like the tail. I only eat like the tail, the fin of the fish. I make like potato chips out of them.
Nah, I don't eat no crawfish. I don't think I
didn't say crawfish. I said crappie.
What the hell is a crappie?
The crappies, the little them crappie fish, and them the best fish probably I ever hit. The crappies is better than catfish. Yeah, you gotta look it up.
I got you. I don't think I had that one. I ain't had catfish and all that other shit. I don't even like catfish only because of all them damn bones. No,
I don't even like catfish. Period. Because I don't even like fish. Period.
No, I'm gonna fuck up some fish, nigga. I don't care what you're talking about. You can keep them shrimps and everything else. I don't want it. Been there, done that. I don't want it. Oh man. Speaking of which, I'm about to be fat. Start stuffing my face.
That's where you make them fish nuggets.
Fish nuggets? Yeah, I ain't had that in a minute. I need some. Think I'm gonna do that. Fish nuggets it is. Nah, but this was definitely a good talk tonight. And again, hopefully somebody got something out of it, even if it's one person that sat there and took into consideration what everything was said. That's better than nobody taking it. You know, again, you youth are you're gonna need to change. The only reason why you need to change is because you are gonna be the future, whether you believe it or not. You will be the future thinkers, the future builders, the future politicians, the future Supreme Court justices, so on and so forth. You know, and the main thing just to remember is, you know, you don't have to make everything so hard. If you take the right advice, if you move the right way, you could be good. Even if certain things don't work the way it's supposed to for you, you still have clear knowledge on how to move for the next, the next phase in life. Nothing wrong with gaining knowledge. And again, every day that you're alive, you are still learning. You're still growing. Just remember that part. I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. I'm about to start feeding my face. It's lunchtime finally. It could be a part 2 to this anyway. It could come Friday. You never know. Oh yeah, for those who are in the building, I'm attempting to bring back poetry night again Thursday. No ifs, ands, and maybes. We'll bring something. The mic will be open for everybody, so you already know what it is. I definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. You know, you got something you want to say, Mr. Boy? I can't even call you cowboy.
Why the Crip Mac run across this 55th Street?
Ah, see, man, you ain't Crip Mac. Get up out of here, man. Ain't no damn 55th Street.
Why do you run across the street, Nate?
To smoke rocks. I don't know. I forgot. You told me a joke yesterday too, but I forgot. Oh shit, yeah. I ain't messing with you, dog.
Cuz on 55th Street, you find me?
Man, what am I doing better before you get you for copyright, man? Nah, but man, he gonna get you for copyright. He gonna get you for copyright because I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I just made that up. Why did Crip Mac run across 55th Street? Cuz on 55th Street, you find me?
He got you for copyrights already. Ain't got nothing to do with that. He'll see you in court.
They ain't gonna copyright for you for everything.
They gonna copyright you for that. That's I don't know.
Well, it'll be all right because I got you on the other line over here already running it up, so you be all good.
I ain't running up shit.
You can always delete it, but it's already running.
What the hell? Oh shit, motherfucker! I can't never sit down and eat my man.
Well, it's time to eat.
Yeah, but I can't even eat yet, man. I gotta go fucking lock something up. These motherfuckers just text me just now. And I gotta end this live too. These rat bastards. How the fuck y'all?
All right, brother Nate. Well, much love. I appreciate you having me up on that panel, bro. You know what I mean? You enjoy the rest of your night and everything out yonder. Don't work too hard, brother, man, and keep up your great work, bro. You doing good, bro. You're awesome, fam. Much love.
Appreciate you, bro.
Chat. Y'all be good, be easy, be safe out yonder. Ow!
You already know, bro. You're more than welcome to pop up, bro. Shoot. You already know love is love, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll see y'all in a minute.
You already, bro. Appreciate everybody that tuned in again. Shout outs to Cowboys. Shout outs to the Word, the 702, Naturally 2, the Hammer Nation, everybody that popped up tonight. You know, again, everybody came from different spots, different generations. Some of us are 80s babies. Some might be 90s babies. Some probably 70s babies. Guess what? It didn't matter. You did get something out of this, hopefully. You know, we are speaking because we do want to see a lot of y'all change for the better and try to make that best possible push. And again, for those who are listening, the ones who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, continue to do what you've been doing as far as keep building, keep growing, keep being knowledgeable. Don't let nothing stop you from trying to reach your highest potentials and peaks. For those who need to hear this from the other side, it would be strongly advised if you really did just take advice, especially when people, even if they ain't that older than you, if they giving you advice that could possibly help you or change, you know, your current situation, don't just sit there and not take heed to it either. Because somewhere down the road, you want to literally sit here and say, damn, that person was right. I should have listened. Don't let it be too late before it happens. You know? But I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. I still taste the fuel y'all in here, baby. Y'all already know what it is, baby. And for everybody that was in attendance tonight and everybody that popped up on the panel, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, we're going to definitely keep this ball rolling. You know, there ain't no stopping until it's time to stop. So, but y'all definitely stay safe. Y'all keep y'all third eye open. Definitely enjoy y'all evenings. Some of y'all across the world, y'all already done started your day already or halfway through your day. Just make sure you get through it. Y'all stay safe. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.